Alright.
No.
So I'm going to go ahead and hand these out. Everyone except you who's played with me before, who hasn't seen these before.
Cool.
We're just going to go through these question by question as a group. Mufasa, we're going to this document.
It's the most recent one.
The one that I'm familiar with.
This one right here.
Yeah.
With all the rules and whatnot.
All the rules?
It is all the rules.
I don't like rules in my D&D game.
This is a session 0. You know, this is a place and a time to talk about this stuff. Yeah.
Good, because I planned out my whole character and my sheet is completely 100% blank.
That's
I
good. We're gonna
filled
do
a
that too.
single thing.
Yeah, no one
As a
has.
group too.
I
This is
was
session 0.
gonna wait to ask you about the subclass before, like, for this, but then Becca started talking about character stuff,
And then we ended up
and
here.
then I was like, fucking, okay, if we're having the conversation.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to cut you off.
No, I mean, like you were talking about making character ideas and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna wait before I say anything until today. But
Gotcha.
then everybody else started saying stuff.
Yeah.
And
Nah, it's alright.
Okay,
That's what the
alright.
Discord's for. That's what the Discord's for.
Ryan doesn't know the kind of power he holds when he's like, you want to join a new campaign? It's like, brother, give me 5 minutes and I'll give you a character.
I need so much less time than that. I have so many characters already made.
She's gonna constantly be in the way.
You need a group?
That's
I got a group character made. I am Groot.
Okay, so last D&D game I played, I had the brilliant idea. It's like, well, you can like 3D print stuff, right?
Yeah, I have
So,
printer.
yeah. But I do not have a 3D printer. So I was like, I can probably just go online and find people who can like 3D print stuff.
That is a lot better.
Now you know someone who can.
No, I know someone who can.
I have a resin, so if you want something super tactile, that's not really what I can do.
I found a place that let me print bronze.
Oh, I can't print bronze. I print resin.
Oh wow.
That is.
That will
I
be
decided to do my persona. I was like, can you do my character or do something generic? I was like, what
That's
if I
really
do-
cool.
So now I've got a Lucario in bronze. It might be bronze plated. I think it's plated bronze. And then
Yeah, it's probably plated.
Multicolored.
Nice.
Which is
Fancy.
neat. And I can like show these up to the camera because they're small. I don't know if the focus range is.
when it comes
But
to
it's
Yeah,
like
let's
slightly
go.
less the Monopoly piece. The focus is like killing me.
when it comes
Sure,
to
close enough,
painting.
but
My
Yeah, I'm very happy with how
I'm
these
very
turned
afraid
out.
of doing the colors because it's supposed
Those
to be
are
like
awesome.
a realistic
Thank you.
kind of thing. I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
I don't either.
I'm afraid.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start reading this out.
Honestly, I might give it to Ruth.
She'll do better.
She'll do better.
what you got?
If you played with me before, this will look familiar. This is just a questionnaire in order for me to get to know your characters, your wants, stuff like that. This will explain some of the things as a DM I'm not comfortable with and give people an opportunity to voice things that they aren't comfortable with. We're just going to go through this question by question, and it's pretty easy. Question 1 is like, what's your name? Ha ha ha, so I can keep these organized.
Robert.
Robert? Okay, I'll know which one's Robert then. Question 2, go ahead and fill out your character, class, and subclass. A lot of this is just straightforward. I'm not going to read all this for you unless you need me to. I'll do it if you need me to. When you guys get to question 5, let me know. Or if you guys want to read your answers for each other, you can.
Sarah, can you move, please? You're making this very hard.
She's moving.
This is set to be like a college, right?
Yep, this is going to be a college game.
Cool.
It's going to be like sitcom, Scooby-Doo-esque, nothing super serious.
What would 22 be in elf years?
120.
120?
Somewhere in that ballpark.
No.
You don't think so?
It'd be like 400.
400? Jeez.
Yeah.
They
They
live for a
lived
couple
Jesus.
thousand.
for a couple thousand years.
What would be like the age of maturity for an elf?
Like 100.
No, 18.
Is it 18?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you could be literally anywhere from 20 to 400, and it's like,
Time to go to college.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess I will do. Let's do 23.
So
Although
Ryan,
other elves will still probably look at you like you're a baby if you're like 20 or 40.
Under 1,000.
Yeah.
What's up, Mufasa?
So I had the idea that my character, would kind of be like, the best way I could put it is young Sheldon. Like,
Okay.
super
That's what I put.
super smart
That's
at a young
also good.
age. So, what would that be for a satyr?
Sex a lot.
What's the question?
Like, I want to be a young prodigy sort of deal.
So
So,
satyrs live to about 80, so a young prodigy for a satyr would still be like 60. Not 60, 16. 17.
Okay.
I'm choking on a cracker.
Oh no.
We can't say that word. We're
Oh
recording
no!
now.
We're gonna get banned.
Man, that's funny.
how? This is gonna be so stupid. Now I'm gonna look up how young Sheldon was when he went to college.
I couldn't tell you. I didn't watch Young Sheldon.
He was like 12.
Neat.
That number may not be
11.
exactly correct,
Jesus.
but I was pretty damn close.
Hell yeah.
I was pretty damn close.
He graduated at 14 and got his PhD at 16.
That's crazy.
Might do 14. Is everyone okay with having like a child in the party?
I don't know.
I think
14 is a bit young. I would be okay with 6. I don't know. That's I don't know.
I mean,
To
like,
be honest.
unless
Like a mature-
come up in the
They could.
campaign.
That's up to y'all.
I don't think inappropriate themes would come up in like, because if this is gonna be a sitcom comedy style thing, it's
I mean,
probably
Have
sitcom
you-
has romance.
Have you
Yeah.
watched Big Bang Theory?
no, I haven't.
Why are you relating this to Big Bang Theory, first off?
So
The reference I gave was Scooby-Doo.
Young Sheldon is from Big Bang.
I understand that. The reference I gave was Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
They blew up an elevator. Before the show even started, they blew up an elevator. Not that that has anything to do. I mean, like a teenager could do that. In fact, they're more likely to do that, I think.
I will play them mature, so it's not
I
like,
feel like
I'm gonna be
I feel like that's
running
harder.
around.
If you're gonna be young, I'd rather you play young. You know what I mean? Because I know you're a year older than me, the person, Mufasa.
Mm.
But, like, I'm gonna forget that your character isn't.
Gotcha. Are we good with 16 then? Not too young?
I can,
But still-
I can work with 16.
I'm good with that.
It feels
Then
a
I'll say
little-
16. So it's still
It
like
feels a little less weird.
pretty young for college. They're meant to be like not like I guess like a magic prodigy or whatever.
Cool. Everybody got to question 5?
Made it to question 5.
Yep.
Do you guys want to go over the first 4 questions amongst yourselves? Talk about who your characters are, what they look like, etc.?
Sure, I guess I'll lead. So my character would be Luno Venways. She is a 19-year-old Owlin, starting as a cleric in the life domain. I think in the Discord I had some notes for what I might play the character as.
Yes, I've read all of those.
Yeah, which was like what if we go for like a transfer student transferring into the school and is basically a med student, completely burned out. I think there could be some humor in like, oh, I'm so sick of this already, as someone who's showing up for their first day in class.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, as I've given, you know, the idea of being a transfer student is I've already given them there's enough to work with there. Again, if we're going for comedy tones, I think there's enough to go with there for just like what they're doing and why. And it could be interesting to like. I mean, it depends on what y'all got and what y'all are playing off of, but I think that seemed to me a character that could like fit well within a if we're doing comedy hijinks or because I think it can work well as humor on its own and also can be the straight man right in the group of just like okay, you're about to jump out of the third-story window, and you have not learned feather falling. There is one person in this group who has bothered to learn feather falling, and it's me. And I'm not joining you. So, think wisely.
So I shouldn't take feather fall, is what you're saying.
For funny haha reasons? Yes.
Excuse me.
Alright, who wants to go next? Is any of the other information relevant to your character, their gender, sexuality, etc.?
I made them female. I gave them a shorter statue. They have large round glasses and generally dress in plain clothes. Yep. Again, kind of leaning more into the straight man route. But
gotcha.
That's it. That's all I got.
I'm playing a warlock named Kit Dallas Carmody. They are 23, agender, they, them. I'm definitely leaning into the somewhat flamboyant stereotype of like the non-binary person with the immaculate outfit, maybe a little bit overconfident. They're tall, they wear a lot of red, usually wear like spiffy hats like fedoras and stuff like that.
I'm a lady.
They have pale skin, green eyes, and black hair.
Hi. Is there anything else you want to add before I start talking? I'm playing Ollivander Tourmaline. He's a noble rich kid. He didn't get in here on merit. No, he's being paid. He's paying the school. He's an albino tiefling. He's got very light pink skin and the very muted, like pale eye colors, but also still pink. And he is mute. Doesn't speak. He talks with pink. He's also very flamboyant and gay.
Perfect.
Sexuality's on there for a reason. Gay is acceptable response.
I put yes.
Okay.
We're gonna get along so well, and we're in the same house too.
Are we?
Oh wait, no, that was us. Never
I
mind.
don't know.
Well, technically, first years don't get a house.
Okay.
Don't worry about that yet.
Also,
Gotcha.
technically, we haven't talked about it and decided upon it. I did say that I was probably going with whatever house that Mikasa said, because that house does make sense for me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Gotcha.
we'll see.
Alright, Moff, you want to explain your character?
Yeah, so I am playing Davin Rains, a young magical prodigy of 16 years old. She is a satyr. I know satyrs are more like when you see them in character designs and everything, it's mostly goat and ram sort of horns and stuff, but I'm kind of recoloring her to be more deer-like. She is gender fluid. Any pronouns, and will probably Becca and I were saying that Becca's character has no gender. I have stolen all of the gender. It is all mine, and you can't do anything about it.
Also for gender, I put yes.
They took all my gender. That's why I don't have any.
That leaf over there, that's my gender. The wind, gender, cool. We got it. Awesome. She's really small. I was actually meaning to ask you about this, Ryan, if I could make her like tiny. I want to be so tiny.
Yes,
I mean, just
you
kind
can
of
be small, but you'll have a 25-foot walking speed. When you go to the smaller races, they do get a shorter walk speed.
Okay. She's just gonna be a little tiny thing. I think.
Anything considered
I don't know if I
small
mentioned
is
it.
like 5 foot under.
Yeah, she's probably going to be under 5 foot. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
That brings
that's
us
all
to
I've got to say
question
about
5. As people who have played with me before know that I remade this whole spreadsheet for different things. Question 5 asks for an approved background and level 0 feat. These are the list of level 0 feats here on the spreadsheet. If anybody needs me to click on any of these, they don't know what they do, I can do that. And these are the approved backgrounds with what they do and further information.
I already know what mine are going to be.
Yep.
Are these changed at all from
Some of them are changed minorly. Like here.
Okay, I'll check the spreadsheet on that.
Yeah. And these are just links to the D&D wiki dot where exactly they are, and if there's any changes, they're just to the right of where it is.
I'll do that then.
Yeah.
So I chose Noble and Magic Initiate as my feed background.
Alright. So you get history, persuasion, a gaming set, and a language.
I'm already set for history class. Remember how I said I wasn't going to take proficiency in persuasion? Turns out, being a noble, I don't need to talk. I'm just a noble.
Just pay them.
Respect me.
Also, you get these
better than
items
you.
added to your thing. And you get this fucking background feature. This thing.
It basically says respect me, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, position by who, no family respectfully do not displease. People of similar notoriety mutually respect you. Yeah, most notables will have an audience with you. Alright. Anybody else need the chart?
I've got it pulled up on my phone. I honestly don't know which one would work for my character.
Mufasa, any questions?
No, I think I have mine.
Alright. What are you picking for your feet and background?
Let me make sure I've got this right. The background is the first one. Yeah, background, I'm going to do Fey Lost.
Alright, let me find that on here.
I was also thinking about doing Fey Lost. Would that step on your toes at all?
Is not on
No,
the-
absolutely not. Go for it.
That's here.
It would probably connect us even more, to be honest.
Cool. So we can both do Fey Lost. Because that was the one that I was looking at too.
Fey Lost or Fey Touched?
No, Fey Lost is the background.
Oh, background, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
And then
thinking,
for
Dude,
my
profi-
feet.
Yeah, they get proficiency on a musical instrument.
Mhm.
Guys, let's start a band.
You can. Band is an option as a approved elective.
I'll be the lead singer.
Yeah. And what are you picking for your
The
background?
feet, I'm going to do Fey Touch.
You're going to do Fey Touched feet? I think
Yep.
that's one of the ones I edited.
I believe so, yes.
Alright. For Fey Touch, the only minor edit made is when you cast a spell from the Fey Touch thing, you roll on the wild magic chart. That's the only...
What are the spells that...
So, Fey Touched gives you access to...
I think you choose a
you learn Misty Step and...
divination or enchantment spell.
Yep, and a divination or enchantment spell.
And you increase.
Does
Okay.
the wild magic count for the Misty Step or just the... or does both?
Yes.
Ooh.
Whenever you cast one of those spells using this feature.
Ooh.
They are also, as of no, because they took that feat, are the only person that has access to level 2 spells right now.
They can't cast them, but they do have access.
No, they can cast them. They're not spell slots.
Oh, they're not?
Just for...
You took Magic Initiate?
I did take Magic Initiate.
I will take telekinetic.
I don't know if you edited Magic Initiate. I'm
I
pretty
did
sure
not.
you did.
There was one I removed. Prerequisites for this was waived if you take it this early. For this one. That's on Fighting Initiate, because it says you have to be able to do some bullshit, and I'm like, nah,
Nah, fuck that.
fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit.
Becca taking Telekinetic.
Mm-hmm.
Ebu, what you taking for your background and feet.
Background, I'm thinking of going Acolyte.
Alright.
Just straightforward, simple, works with the character, I think. I don't have much of a lore justification for this, other than Oh,
Already
I guess
I mean,
they
you already-
in
you
the
already-
School of Magic.
You already did school, so I think that's the you already did this, so you that's your background. This is my second time, actually.
If you're going
Checks
to go
out.
with Fey Touched, I want to look at. I was looking at either Skill Expert or Resilient, but I have to look at the wiki for these because I forget to do it.
Skill expert to take expertise in performance, so you can be our lead
So
singer.
I can be the lead singer. That's wonderful.
The band's all coming
It's
together.
all coming together. We're getting the band back together.
Oh my god.
Well, I can't. Well,
I can't seem to
Wiki
escape the
Doc
musical
is officially
instruments.
dead, and
Phantom
no
has
longer
cursed
allowed
me.
to browse the website, so I guess I simply do not get a level 0.
Are you connected
There
to
we go.
Wi-Fi?
Okay, Resilient is dead simple.
Ebu,
Yeah, let's go with Resilient.
are you on the Wi-Fi?
I'm not on the Wi-Fi. I can be in just a moment. Let me write down Resilient.
Make sure to add this stuff to your character sheet as well, because these sheets that we're filling out right now will come back with me.
Mm-hmm.
I will
So
rewrite or send you my thing.
Yep, when we're all said
Ryan.
and done, you can send it to me.
Cool.
Alright, I think that moves everybody to question 6. Why did your character end up at Kempton? Is it their dream to be here? Did your parents force
Oh, my
you?
parents forced me to.
Transfer in? Like, how did you get to Kempton? Why here?
School felt like a weird step for Ollivander, but his parents made him go.
They wanted the degree.
They wanted the degree.
Please put it on your sheet.
I underlined it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Because you already listed it, so I'm like, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
That one.
I tried to give some basic examples, just in case like people were confused by what I meant by the question. So how did you end up at Kempton?
That's an excellent question.
How/why?
How and why? I believe one of the. So here's what I believe would happen is that from a young age, Luna was quite adept and willing to learn healing magic. Started, I believe, I don't know how exactly it works in the lore, but one of the ideas floated around was like, oh, what if there were a transfer student transferring in? So they went to a competing school trying to get, I guess, actually, my character would be 19. So maybe they were taking, like, I don't know what the correct before the age of 18, 16, 17, 18, they were taking understudy programs at a school and were trying to transfer those credits in. Again,
So you started it during DLU.
during DLU, picked up some healing magic, and of course, maybe in the course of transferring in, all those credits magically vanished because of funny bureaucracy. Don't ask me how I know that happens. I was homeschooled. It wasn't fun.
Oh, no.
Pain.
But anyway, that's kind of how they were adept at healing magic. They wanted their dream goal was to be a healer and believe that all the healing in the world would be good and beneficial for everyone. And then is
There are no bad
just
healers.
slowly getting that little dream just kind of compressed into a little small idea by the entourage of nonsense obstacles, both execution and bureaucracy-wise. But they transferred into Kempton for a hope at a new champion. Kempton being a very prestigious school, wanted to learn from the best. That was my motivation. Is their parents from a young age wanted to push them into. They saw that their child had this idea, wanted to push them as far as they could possibly go. So yeah, that's the motivation.
How and why did Kid end up at Kempton?
So they were just kind of walking along one day, and then all of a sudden they were approached by this somewhat spooky entity named Theo Agni, and offered
It's
powers.
that ghost school kid.
Young
and
Diddy Pinson, he was just 14.
and when their parents found out that suddenly their child had these strange mind abilities, they were like, you know what? If this is something you want to do with your life, then go for it. And Kit was like, yeah, sure, I'll go to college.
Supportive parents? How the fuck are you playing D&D right now?
Alright, Ollivander. How and why did he live at Kempton?
Oh, yeah, his parents forced him.
That's
it.
short name.
I mean, like, his brothers and sisters all went to school, and they were like, "Nah, you gotta do
I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm gonna be a dentist.
And I'm over here like, I want to be a painter. No, go to school.
Get a general education first.
Yeah, get a job. No, you'll have a job here, but you have to have a degree.
Alright, Muff, how and why did your character end up at Kempton?
So if this is alright with Becca, because our characters are intertwined, I said that when Dalvin was young, Kit's family took her in, and because of unknown circumstances, at least until I sort of flesh that out for now, we're just going to say unknown circumstances. Dalvin was taken in by them, and of course has a pretty good magical skill. So if this is alright with you, Becca, I haven't run this past you just yet, but saying that maybe because your parents saw such good magic in me as well as you, we decided to apply together, and we ended up getting accepted together, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, I'm down for it. The adoptive sibling relationship.
Yeah, so we'll just say that we applied together and then got accepted together and are on our way to magic school.
Alright. Question number 7. What is your end goal? Be a hero, be an adventurer, town leader. Where is your character planning to go in their life?
I guess I'll start. I kind of already almost answered that question, but the idea was, from a young age they had not visions, as in was hallucinating, but visions, envision. That's the word I'm looking for.
Aspirations.
Aspirations of going out in the world, becoming a trying to push the field, if we're going academic terms, of healing magic, and trying to apply that, and because very much believed in the transformative power of healing. Very nice abstract goals that I think are then in place with contrast of like a very rigid and mechanical structure of now you have to go through this academic program and this set of tools and classes and all that to get that to happen. I've deliberately left what I've set that up as the characters want.
Mm-hmm.
If we're doing
this is not like a rigid, this is
right.
the plan.
I very deliberately left
the
the intro is wanting to become a healer, to go out, every child wants, I'm going to be a doctor when I grow up, to go help people. That's
every
kind of
child
every child wants this.
Wants to be a doctor.
Simply all of them.
What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a fireman. Arsonist.
But yeah, I set that up as like the want, and if we're
We'll see
doing
how
like
it
the
is.
Western analysis of like, I've left the
Fire Force
need
feeling.
open, right? If you're doing a want versus need thing, I've left that open. I've not specified because the character has yet to grow and is, that kind
There's
of
some
thing.
growth to happen.
But that's the initial. That's the getting them off the ground.
Who wants to take the next?
Ollivander wants to become an adventurer and travel the world and paint landscapes of all the cool places that exist.
That's his goal.
Oh, I
That's
love
his
that.
That's his dream plan.
What'd you say, Muff?
I love that. Oh, David is gonna love you. We're gonna go out into the woods, buddy.
That's why I was
Take
saying
my
that.
hand. We're going to eat.
That's why I was
Six.
saying that the nature one makes sense, because he does respect and like nature a lot, like enough to be like, there's beauty in like
Everything.
in everything. I'm gonna paint it all. Look at the colors. There's colors
Dalvin is
everywhere.
gonna give you so many sticks to paint, my dude. She is gonna give you so many bugs, so many leaves.
Starting off,
Just
we
be
all know
prepared.
each other, so
Except for us two.
Oh, everybody knows me. I'm the new rich kid in town.
yeah.
No, no of, not no.
Big distinction. Get a quiet kid with all the money. That's basically what you're known as.
Ooh.
Who wants to take the next?
I like to think that there's this this rumor about me that I'm really
Just an asshole.
yeah, I'm just a fucking dick. Like a lot of people have, because I'm a noble, have tried to make friends with me,
You should say
trying to
that.
get my good graces, and I'm like,
That's it.
that's it. Because they always ask like superficial questions, and that's like I could give you an answer, but it's kind of a waste of my time to answer these questions with my magic.
Alright, Beckham Fawcett, who wants to explain next?
Honestly, Kit has no idea what they're going to be doing after getting a degree.
Hmm?
They're just going.
Gotcha.
They're going to figure it out.
Oh, you're on that autopilot.
And Dovin?
The blue guy?
I think it's
Her
Dovin.
thing, I think I have decided that probably we're gonna do an amnesia story here. So she doesn't know what happened to her family before meeting Kit's family. So I'm gonna say to learn more about magic, fae, and her past.
I approve of the amnesia story. I
Gotcha.
haven't done that before.
Alright, let's all go to page 2.
Whoa.
Probably already have.
It's front and back.
It is front and back.
They got fancy printers with the government.
Watch out. Don't say I work for the government. I don't want to say that online. Question 8 is,
Leave
as
that
a
out.
player, what kind of adversities would you like to overcome? Like, are you wanting to overcome a big monster, an internal conflict? Is there something that you want to grow from? Is your only adversity that you just want to finish college? Because that's an acceptable answer here.
It's also quite the fucking
It's
adversity.
correct. But interpret the question as you see fit. If you're ready to talk about it, feel free to talk about it.
So I would like to overcome the social adversities that comes with not speaking to anybody.
With being disabled.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that
Ability.
ideally
Go.
is coming from like I want to make a name for myself as the really nice guy instead of
The quiet
how
kid.
people think I am now is the quiet rich kid asshole.
Mm.
I feel like most people think of me like that, but they're nice to me anyway because I'm a noble. But I want people to be nice to me
You want
because
to
I'm
get
a
past
nice guy.
superficial relationships. You ready?
I've been trying to think of
It's
that.
a hard
And it's
question.
Like, it is a difficult question. I think.
This character was 10 years in the making, so
Right. Very important. But just kind of like I've lined up the dominoes and I can see multiple ways they can fall. I'm not particularly applying. I wouldn't say I'm particularly applying to any one of them, other than like, okay, maybe my character does sincerely just follow through, finish their tenure at Kempton, and then go out and do exactly as they said they would. Or I wanted to set it up as a kind of want versus need type thing of. I think I mentioned that before. It's just like, oh, my character wants to go do all this, but maybe they have some other lesson to learn. And I've very deliberately not filled that box in because maybe it would be funniest or make the most narrative sense to let that be whatever it needs to be. Yes.
Yeah.
Keep that ball in the air. So I wouldn't say I have any particular version of it that it needs. Maybe the lesson is humility. Maybe the lesson is actually be a little more assertive. Maybe I kind of like I wanted to keep it as open as possible.
For sure. I mean, this doesn't necessarily have to be like a question about character growth. It could be like, oh, I want to fight a big monster over here. I want to fuck up a dragon, dog.
I
Like,
do
that's an
also
acceptable answer.
want to fight a big monster.
Yeah.
Fighting big monster's fun.
That's usually my ultimate goal whenever I play D&D is to fight
Fight a big
a
monster.
big gross monster.
Yeah.
I
Some people, that's all they care about.
I like big gross monsters.
Okay.
Like if you're gonna put a big monster, make some.
Make some monster. Got it. So more Evan Lock. Got it.
Perfect.
I was just sad I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have loved that.
Crossover?
I would have reveled.
What's that, Mufasa?
Crossover?
I mean, they're in the same world.
Crossover
Yeah.
episode.
During your time at Durandale, you probably heard tell of a group of weirdos running through.
Yeah,
Running
probably.
through Kempton.
No, running through Durandale.
Oh,
Before
right.
he transferred.
That would be funny. It's like
Trying to learn about the sleep.
maybe that's like the motivation for like, oh my god, this is like a party school. This is like LSU. Nobody takes anything seriously. I know where I need to go. I need to go to Kempton. Everybody at Kempton I know is 100% serious about it.
For sure.
100% serious.
The funny thing is, we never got to the college
Yeah, they never set foot on
we
campus.
were banned from campus before we even got there because we started asking questions about the Great Sleep.
As soon as I see Eva's character, I'm gonna start default dancing. Do. So serious.
You can't speak, but when you dance, the music
People know. People know what I'm trying to
It's
get
just
across.
You fucking thaumaturgy?
You just hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah. And of course, yes, I'm having better education.
of course.
Yes,
You have to.
I have to. That's how I write.
Becca?
All of my emotes have music. I go.
Honestly, the only things that I'm thinking about for this character specifically is getting their ego under control, figuring out those character flaws, and also figuring out what they want to do whenever they
So
graduate.
slightly better, O'Malley.
Slightly.
Slightly.
Muff? What is Dovin's adversities he would like to she would like to overcome? She? He? She?
Yes.
Any.
Any. Yes.
Up to you.
Gender fluid.
But rewinding to that question, in game, I will probably have her have some kind of accessory to be like, I am feeling more masculine today. I am feeling more feminine. I am feeling like a leaf. Like, I will put it out there being like, today they are wearing this to signify they want they them pronouns, and but that's for campaign stuff. Because I like their inclusion.
Yeah, probably as soon as Ollivander sees the leaf, he's gonna call you Leaf forever now. That's your nickname.
But for the actual question, I'm gonna say I would like Dalvin to make some friends because obviously she's really young. She doesn't know where she comes from. Probably the only person she's made friends with is Kit. So making friends as not an immature person, but as like a younger person, and maybe the challenges that come with being inherently smart at a young age are gifted children, as it would be. And then sort of on the other side of that, I would love a mystery plot. Like having to follow
My doctor said
have to follow some kind of really cool mystery, whether it's escape room themed, whether it's, I don't know, Hogwarts mystery
I will
app,
take
whatever
that to consideration, to the highest of consideration.
Cool. If we're talking about like plot stuff,
Yeah.
those two for me.
That's the first time in like 8 years I played a bard.
Alright, we're going to go on to question 9. This one's a little weird. People who played the Nurse campaign have seen it already. If you could add one thing to a brand new world, what would it be? What that means is anything you want to add to be considered potentially canon, now is the time to add it. I've had somebody say, I want hot air balloons. There's hot air balloons now. You want skateboards? There's skateboards. Like,
There's skateboards?
there are skateboards.
He has a skateboard.
Okay,
Perfect.
what?
What
you got?
I want to add the noble family that I'm part of.
For sure.
I just want to clarify more specifically on what it is. They're not. My last name doesn't really mean anything to other people because I earn my last name.
Okay.
It's sort of a process. They're a house of artisans that work with different things, mostly jewelry, but it is two elves that can't have children, so they adopt everybody in the house.
Okay.
So there's like bugbears and goblins, and I'm from what is hell? It's still Avernus, right?
It's the first layer, yeah.
I'm still from one of the layers of hell, but I was adopted into that family, and
Okay.
I'm now a noble for that reason.
Understood. So you are in a house of nobility of magical orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
But they're still very select.
They still train people to be artisans. They pick people who have talent and skill.
And if you've earned your last name, that is like officially you are a part of the house now.
Understood. Make sure you write that in so I have it. Anybody else?
Have you earned your
Yes,
name yet?
I have.
Cool.
At this point, I have.
Cool.
This is something that we already have a little bit of, but I would love to see more old world lore.
Okay.
Because that is the big mystery of this world as a whole.
Is what happened during the sleep.
Yep. And more little tidbits of sleep lore.
Okay.
And how it affected other planes would be really cool. Especially since we both have a little bit to do with the Feywild.
I don't know if this would be something that we could do, but I almost had the idea of Davin kind of like seems to like look through people half the time. I was wondering if we could maybe do like spirits and being able to see spirits.
In the
that is
Fate
possible.
Lost thing, I don't know if you looked into it a lot, but they have
Really?
this thing that says that your eyes shimmer with like an iridescent warble or something like that, where it's like you've got little galaxies in your eyes or something like that. You could do that.
Oh, absolutely.
It's really interesting because in my backstory, the paint that I used to do magic is like Gara's sand. There's a ghost in there. There's a spirit in there.
Ghost thing.
Ghost paint.
Ghost thing.
Going hard in the paint.
Hard to paint.
So would that be possible for this?
I mean,
Like,
seeing into the
not-
ethereal realm is a thing. To make it an innate ability is a bit extreme, but
mhm.
we can do stuff with it.
Is that true sight?
Okay.
So, yeah.
It literally just popped into my mind then. I don't know why, but now I kind of want to see like ghost adventures or ghost hunters in this world. Like whether or not they're charlatans, they'll never say, but apparently they can catch ghosts on something.
Just do it.
Free innate ability. It's a lot.
Well, True Seeing also does a lot more than just seeing
You see
ghosts.
everything.
You see everything.
All planes, all at once.
Maybe a toned down version of True Sight where it's just
You
ghosts.
only see dead people. That is it. That is all.
Can't talk to them. They're
Because
there.
there's other things in the ethereal plane that you would
Yeah.
be able to see, and also invisible creatures. But maybe it's like you can sense life or like a spirits, not see them, but like they come up as like glowing balls.
You feel
You feel it. I sense a disturbance of the force.
the midichlorians are all off.
My middle chlorians are moving. Oh wait, no. That was just gas.
Alright, Ego.
Alright, I came in here with no particular expectations. I've not run a campaign with you, so I don't think I have anything I would want to add or subtract from the story, other than if you add a Durandal in, I can be a transfer student, and that fits with the character.
Durandale already exists.
Okay, so then we're good.
The other party that's in this world has already been there.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
we
just
just
left.
left.
They're established.
Just left.
Goodbye.
But what this means, it can be as broad or as narrow as you want.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I don't think I have
the example I gave was a skateboard, not air balloon.
any.
A company got added
Mhm.
last time.
Can I put
Yeah.
a skateboard in my inventory?
Yeah, you can add skateboard to your inventory, that's fine.
Cool.
I mean, you're a rich
If
kid.
I
you can
think
afford
of
one.
something, I will.
Yeah, you can leave it blank for now.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to go through the pre-approved homebrew and a couple of the changes from the thing. If you guys would, please read along with me. For pre-approved homebrew, we're doing potion time rules. If anyone has any questions, stop me. What that means, you can drink a potion or any consumable as a bonus action or administer it to someone else as an action. Multi-classing is fine. I don't think that needs any further explanation. The weaponry work is here in the thing. If you've not looked at it yet, it's in spreadsheet. I have given every single weapon a bonus action ability or a special action ability. Every single weapon can do special stuff now. Something happens when they crit, and you have a special action you can take. We'll be doing 1D&D's exhaustion system. It's on the very last page if you've never played with it before. It means you get 10 points of exhaustion instead of 6, and instead of them being extremely detrimental effects, it is just a minus to all your d20 rolls except for a death
That's
save.
pretty detrimental.
It's a lot better than the existing.
I mean,
Sorry, I lost you.
that
I
depends.
mean, I assume I can find it on the spreadsheet, but you lose.
So if you have 1 point of exhaustion, right?
I don't know if it's on this.
It is. It's on the
Yeah, it's
third
on the
page.
back. It's the 1D&D rules.
1D's exhaustion.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. Instead of like in the old exhaustion system, if you had 1 level of exhaustion, you had disadvantage on everything. 2 of them, you had no movement speed or reduced movement speed. You can only take an action or a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Like it got detrimental very, very fast. This is just a minus to your d20 rolls and to your DCs.
It does say
So it no longer can, like, kill you.
exceeds
It
level
can.
10.
If
I
it
guess if it's
exceeds
a
level
10,
10, you die.
Okay.
So
You can have 10.
being at 10. So I was
Doesn't
actually
kill
2 exhaustion points away from
Yes.
dying that one time.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Being at 10 doesn't kill you. You gain 1 more, you're done.
Aaron's already tired of the time. I don't know, he doesn't
Can you fall asleep as an action?
Technically. You
Um,
can force
you do it
somebody
in
to sleep
6
as an
seconds.
action.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a spell for that.
I guess you could cast sleep on yourself and be like, I need a nap.
I'm
Right
going
now.
to bed right now.
Me.
We're using the original movement system. If you've never played the original movement system, we will not be using a grid.
Okay.
This map does have a grid. I will probably use the same paper. We will not be using the grid. What that means is you can figure out how you want to do this. There's different ways. How I recommend it is get a piece of string and cut it to the exact number of, for every inch is 5 feet. Cut it to the exact amount of movement you have, and then that is your character's movement speed now. That's string. So you can move at true diagonals, not at grid diagonals. You can move around corners using the string.
You
As
can,
long
like,
as it makes
curl
sense.
it.
You can curl it. You can do shit.
We should just cut a bunch of 30-foot strings.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
We'll just cut some strings.
Yeah.
Because I can probably, my movement speed not good. You
Yeah.
can fly. I know you can
Yes.
fly.
I have
We'll need
30
125,
as long as
by
I'm
the
not
way.
wearing armor, which might make me incredibly squishy.
We're all mages. Who needs to be heavy? You're the most bulky. We're using the movement help stand
You are
rule.
proficient in heavy armor. aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I think actually,
Who needs
it's a
to
factor look.
Yeah, your life.
Life, I mean, yes.
You are.
Life has. Life only.
Life has heavy armor.
Life has heavy.
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't have martial weapons.
I thought it was forged at heavy armor.
Yes, also.
Good question.
What were you saying, Mufasa?
I was saying we'll need 1 string of 25 feet. For me.
Little.
So a 25, a couple of 30s, and then that should be good. We're using
A
the
40.
for 40.
Movement speed increases.
Ah.
There's spells that do it.
Movement
that
help
I take.
stand rule is another rule we're using, which is a soft rule that we used from the last campaign, but hasn't really come up. What that means is if my ally is down, as you know, standing up takes half your movement speed. Let's say I don't need to move this turn. I can help my ally up instead with my movement speed so they don't waste theirs.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes
so as long
sense.
as half movement speed is spent somewhere, it's fine. They're up. Don't worry about it. So you can use your movement speed to help someone stand.
I can already see a kind of, well, if I have 30 flying speed and 30, no, I don't think
That's not how that works.
Not how that works.
Unfortunate.
And we are playing with flanking rules, and I think everyone knows what flanking rules are.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay. If
Advantage.
there are, yeah, there you go.
Oh, you
Advantage.
for.
Enemy in the middle, advantage.
Okay.
That also works against players. If you are surrounded by enemies on 2 sides, they have advantage.
Okay.
It's worse pack tactics. And everyone and everything has access to it. The changes and reminders section has not changed. There is no harm or disgusting acts towards children. PvP, stealing from the party, keeping things secret, whatnot. That's all white glove. Talk about it as a group.
Sorry, you can't damage Mufasa's character.
You know what I mean. We're doing milestone leveling. Please don't attack vendors. I really don't like that. They're just people trying to live their lives and do their jobs. If it's a situation where it's attack this vendor and we're leaving town anyways, yeah, that's fine. I get it. No problem. If we're not planning on coming back here, that's cool. Because this is a single setting kind of campaign, don't go around killing fucking college professors. I'm going to be upset.
You get kicked out. Pretty much immediately.
Campaign's over, I guess.
For you.
For you.
For that character. You've been expelled forever? You just killed Professor Donkey? Get the fuck out of here? That's a name for one of your professors, by the way.
Oh, I'll write it down.
Professor Donkey.
Yeah.
Donkey.
Player v. player disputes. So let's say in a situation where, let's say Becca steals something from Ollivander, and you guys didn't discuss it pre-handedly. Please discuss that outside of the game. Handle that outside of the game. I'm not gonna solve personal problems at a role-playing game. I will help mitigate personal problems, but this is a game for fun. It's not, not for that. But, try to handle the stuff outside if you're having issues with specific players. If you need me to intervene, talk to me. This is a safe space to discuss issues. DM disputes. If you have a problem with me or a way I ran a rule, please text me privately. We'll handle it. We'll figure out a way to make it work. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but maybe because of the game, that's how things have to go. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Figure out depending on the situation. Outside game RP, I will have minor interaction. I will be playing NPCs in the little roleplay chat on the Discord. That is a text-based chat. I will not be doing major DM decisions in that roleplay chat, is what I mean by that. I will not be progressing the story forward. It'll be a moment in time where you can talk to NPCs, each other, plan, go shopping is probably the most I would allow you to do with my help, if that makes sense. No one-on-one DMing. I'm not doing that. I've had a problem with that in the past with other groups where someone would text me saying, I'm sneaking off, I'm leaving the group. I'm not doing that again. It becomes complicated and convoluted because people would get upset with, hey, this person left, I would have saw them. I'm not doing that again. NPCs do not have to follow player leveling and character creation rules. If I want to make a wizard that has fucking proficiency with two-handed weapons, it's happening, right? It's a role-playing game. People can get different abilities for different reasons. They don't have to follow those rules. All lewd and sexual acts and interactions will be fade to black. That's just how I like to do it. I don't like to roleplay that. That's fucking weird. Half scenarios will always be rounded down. Crit successes is not a guaranteed success. It's a best case scenario. Crit failure is not a bad event chart. Don't worry about that. That's been thrown away. Critical hits will be double the die rolls and then subtract or add modifiers. Ties will favor the individual who rolls or the player in a contested roll. Floor rolls do not count, and we will have regular breaks, even spending. Next is the 1D&D exhaustion rules, and some more will go on the very back. Does anyone have any questions about anything we've gone over thus far?
No.
Okay. If you guys want to discuss character builds, plans, stuff like that.
Did you change the year? Because this is taking place.
It's actually not a different year. This is the same year.
It's the same year as the first campaign started?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's going to be a different month.
Don't worry,
Good, you
I'm gonna
gotta,
read
you gotta
that.
specify that.
I'm going to read that. Don't worry. But if you guys want to discuss character builds and then start working on character sheets, that's fine. I'm going to use the bathroom. If anyone needs me, text me.
I'm gonna shit my pants.
Oh, please do.
Please don't.
Becca,
Yeah.
have you decided what stat you're doing other than charisma? Wait, stat you're leaning into?
Oh, for Big Six, we're doing standard array.
Okay. Standard array.
Standard array.
Cool.
That's what.
I already did standard array. I have almost specified array.
I have not decided yet, actually.
God damn, well, decide now.
Either intelligence or wisdom, probably.
You said that last time. That's the question, is which one?
Which one would you prefer having?
I don't know.
Alright, fine. I'll do charisma and dex. Dex is also useful. Dex is always useful.
Oh, give it back.
Becca, you harmed me.
What do you mean?
I'm emotionally harmed.
Why are you emotionally
Did I
harmed?
do this on D&D Beyond? No way I did this on D&D Beyond. I did on reroll. I had to have.
Do we need the calculator to do our character sheet, the ability thing, or?
No, we're doing standard array for that.
You're gonna have to help me. I'm a baby.
Okay. So
I mean,
standard array, I believe. Here, I'll just look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking up the WikiHow for it.
Uh,
Do anybody need to text me about anything?
15, 14, 13, 12, 10, and 8, and you just put those
That's your
wherever you want them
I
to
have
be,
Discord open, that's why I'm getting
Oh.
pings.
There we go.
Sorry.
No worries.
and then apply your stat increases from your race.
Mm.
I don't know why I keep turning towards the TV when Mufasa's ear is here.
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
Is anybody going to be strong?
Probably not. We're all mages.
No.
Probably not.
This guy's a cleric. Clerics are strong sometimes.
I can be a little strong. I can't be like max strong.
Well, I mean, if nobody's going to go into strength, I can.
I can get a 13 in strength. That's about it.
Well,
Everything else is.
I'm between dumping intelligence and strength is basically where I'm at.
Apparently I do get notifications, it just comes to the TV.
Mufasa,
TV notifications.
Yeah.
are you
I
going to
got
be
my-
Which
strong?
is strange because Discord, if you usually have OBS open,
I
it'll
assumed
put it
that
in
you
streamer
weren't
mode
going to
and
be
it'll
strong
delete all
because you were making a little
Interesting.
character.
But yeah, that's like a Discord desktop setting. I don't know what's up.
Say that
Usually
again,
just,
Oliver?
As soon as you have OBS open, it just kicks on. Or at least it does on my scene.
I assumed you weren't going to be strong because you're making a small person.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
thinking probably strength and charisma are probably gonna be my lowest.
All right. Understood. Heard.
What does charisma give me? Persuasion.
See, if I could wear heavy
Yeah.
armor, this would be such an easy.
Definitely,
equation
she
for me.
is not.
Dummy Dex. Fuck that. Should get out of here. That's the best way of doing it. We'll do athletics, except I don't get expertise now that we're level 1.
Sorry.
Are we doing level 1 or are we doing level 3?
We're doing level 1.
Okay.
Gives me more space
You know
to
what?
do things.
Every time I
Yeah.
get to this point, I completely forget what a proficiency
I like
bonus
starting
is.
off at level 1.
2.
It's just 2. Okay.
Depends,
Where does the number come
depends on your level.
No clue.
Every 5 levels it goes up.
They just make
Correct.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they assigned a number to it, and
Okay.
it happens to be 2 right now.
I keep thinking there's got to be some way to calculate it. I don't remember the calculation. It's just 2.
Yeah, you just divide. It's a number you divide by your level, but I don't know what the number is. It's 2 until we get level 5.
Wonderful. Okay. Languages. I get language. I get.
What was your
common-
background again?
Oh wait, actually, hang on. I think I get one for my race and one for my class. Let me pull up Acolyte. Acolyte gives me 2 languages. Okay, and I think my race gives me common and whatever. So I have 4 languages.
Yep.
Do I have any hints as to what these languages might? I don't know. What languages might someone studied in the academics of magic might? I don't know. I'm not.
I mean, whatever you feel like is justifiable is good. I mean, Draconic's
enough.
always a good choice. Giant's always a good choice. I would try to pick things different than your other compatriots. Split up
Mhm.
languages for maximum readability.
Mm-hmm. I guess if I mean, I could also justify having, with an academic background, I could justify having, of course I've learned this random obscure language that
I took 5 years.
Oh, bad at perception checks again.
Oh,
no.
Oh no.
That's
It
not seeing
sucks. I want to see everything. Right.
Hey, Ryan.
What?
Question. So,
Seven.
I'm on the Wikidot for satyrs, and there's two, yeah, sort of opposing, ways that they have, satyrs written out. Is there one you would rather? It's either Monsters of the Multiverse or Mythic Odysseys of Theros.
So those are the same races. One of them, they're just from different books. Whichever one you so choose is fine by me. They are both fine. It's
Okay.
whatever one you prefer.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Wow, so hard to hit.
Man, that guy's been on fire for a really long time.
Man, if I'm going strength, I might just take a long sword then. Fuck you.
I took Abyssal as elective.
Nice.
Let's toss in. For fun, let's top
Two
in
bars.
toss in gnomish.
Two
For
bars.
fun.
Common, infernal, and another language.
Major regrets. Side of my foot pop.
What?
Oh no. That's not good.
Having any trouble, Mufasa?
No, I think I've got my array. I put all the numbers in, and then I think I've chosen my skills. We only get the one from our class features, right?
What
Or am I
subclass
missing?
did you pick? Not subclass, what background did you pick? Phalos?
Picked Phalos.
You get proficiency in deception, survival, and a musical instrument, and one of these languages. Elvish, Gnomish, Goblin, or Sylvan.
Okay, so I need to add those as well. How do I have proficiency in something if my, so deception is charisma, and my charisma is -1.
So if you add your proficiency modifier to it, you would add 2 to -1, which is 1.
Okay. Oh, it's a proficiency modifier. Thank
That's
you.
what my history is.
1.
1.
Nice.
Because I'm a fucking idiot. I take magic very seriously.
So our proficiency bonus is 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Where do feats typically go on the sheet?
Wherever feels good to you. There's not a
Traits.
usual location. Sometimes put them there on the front. That's usually where I put my class abilities personally. I usually put my character feats on the back. That's just my personal opinion.
Character feats.
4
I have
first
claws.
level
I'm an elf.
card spells.
See, that's a ratio. That goes to the back, in my opinion.
Don't even have jack of all trades. Tisk tisk.
Don't have what?
Jack of all trades. I'm not jacking over here.
All this time in college, I haven't jacked once.
What are you rolling?
Feywild
Oh.
trinkets.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you pull up the list of the spreadsheet?
No, I'm rolling specifically on the Feywild trinkets.
Sure. Do you want to use that one, or do you want to use one of
I
these?
gotta fucking take
I
color
forgot we
spray.
had that, honestly.
Events chart, discovery chart, major threats, severe weathers, and then
Events and trinkets. Cool. I forgot we had that.
Yep.
Alright, I got a 39.
So on this chart, a 39 is an empty glass vial that smells of foreign chemicals.
Interesting.
Or you can take the one from the other list if you so choose.
What is 39 on the other one? Oh, it's an empty vial that smells of perfume.
Your choice.
I feel like the perfume would fit better with the character.
Sure.
Let's see.
Want to know how many spells I have that deal damage?
2.
0.
You don't take any cantrips deal damage?
Nope.
Okay.
Because all of them require me to speak.
Ooh.
Vicious mockery? Nah.
Who needs it?
I have a sword.
You take a couple levels in sorcery, get second spell.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
I'm level 1.
2 more levels in sorcery to be there.
Yeah.
Fuck it, change it to sorcerer right now. Halfway there.
No.
No.
I think I'm done.
Done with the character sheet.
Oh, wait, I have 1 hit dice.
Hey. Oh, take your max hit points at level 1, please.
Next.
Oh, I rolled a 1, so I got 2 hit points.
It happens, man. I've seen DMs roll with it.
That is a house roll.
I know.
That is a crazy fucking house roll.
That they take
If you roll a
one.
dice at level
Yeah.
1, hell
I've
no.
seen it though.
Hell no.
I fucking seen it. Ibu, being that you're new to the table, or my table at the very least, are there any of our house rules that you don't understand or any of them that you are not familiar with at all?
None that you haven't explained yet.
Okay. If something comes up and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? We'll gladly explain.
Fair enough.
Anybody want anything out of here?
I'll take a beer.
Yeah, I guess.
Mufasa, you want a beer?
Yes, please.
My mango is to go up, and
You
I
don't
have
drink
a
correct?
I'm good, thank
Okay.
you.
I respect your decision, man.
I have 1,000,000 experience points.
Do you?
Yeah.
We're playing Austin.
I know.
Don't need shit.
Yeah, but I have them.
But you do have them. Very important.
I have the experience of a wise
You were
sage.
drawing your coaster? Can I have my coaster all over?
It was actually already on the table still.
There you go.
I'll trade you. Sorry, you weren't part of our group when I got coasters made. But I'll get one made for you if you'd like.
Sick.
I like how when you put the drink on it, you
It
can't
covers
tell
your
what
knees.
it is.
He needs to like run around the room or something.
Well, I mean, if someone else grabs the drink and is like, oh, wait a second, that's not mine.
Himbo.
Bonus. I have no drink to put with this, but I appreciate
But
the
if you
suggestion.
wanted one,
If I wanted one,
a little water or some tea,
I
perhaps.
would actually kill for some water. I
I'll
would
get you all
murder in cold blood for some water.
I'll get you
I
one.
would,
Just
I would
no,
commit
hold
a
on.
heinous act
There's no need for that.
for water. I
We'll
would,
just give you
I would
a
poison the water supply for water.
We'll just give you a water. You don't need to do all this. All this extra work.
I would sever the fate of this
So what house
world.
did you guys agree on?
Hmm?
What house did you guys agree on?
I don't think we, the house that we were like, well, we didn't,
You do not get a house at year 1.
oh yeah. Well, the one that we saw at the very least was the one
Well,
I'm about to pull up right now.
why'd you ask us then?
So you guys can think about it.
No.
Because it's going to be where you dorm.
Looking
You're not
at
over the house yet, though.
Evergrowth. That
It's
the
going
one
to be where you
that-
dorm. So if you want to put it on there, feel free to put it on there, but it is just where you dorm currently.
Okay.
But wouldn't there be a first year dorm?
Technically, yes, there's a commons dorm. We can do that if you want. It's up to you all.
That makes more sense if we don't have a house yet.
Sure.
It might be only a little bit not
You
smart.
have colorless
D8.
robes.
Okay,
Hmm?
so
Colorless robes.
You do? They're gray.
Ugly. I painted mine. Ugly as fuck. Hell no.
I have
Would not be caught dead with such drab.
So I start. So I have a hit. I've only made characters like once. So my hit die is a D8.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
I mean,
8
You have 1d8.
1d8.
plus your constitution modifier.
Thank you. Nearly forgot. That's Constitution.
This one. Right?
Wait.
Am I-
Do you have your
No,
con
it's,
modifier?
yeah, you add your con modifier. So yours would be 11 hit points.
What's
So you have
that?
11 total, and a 1d8 hit die.
Mm-hmm.
What's yours?
And hit die increases once with each level, so like
Yes.
2d8 next level.
Yes, unless you multi-class
Do
out.
you roll or take average? How do you
We
typically do that?
usually roll, but if you roll a 1,
I
I
do.
roll again.
Oh, okay.
I got a whole bunch of buffs. Well, not a whole bunch, but I got 2 extra points to intelligence from other things.
Is everybody done with their character sheet?
No.
I have
Alright,
to-
take your time. We're not rushing. I was just asking.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
that's gotta be
one's-
good for the microphone.
That one's for you.
Oh, jeez.
That one was for you, Mufasa.
very wonderful.
Yours didn't have the same pop to it. I don't like the tangerine one.
You have trade or blackberry?
No, that's an echo.
Oh, okay. I thought I gave you one you didn't like.
I had a tangerine one last night,
Did you
and I
ever-
was like, "This is gross." And I thought I didn't like White Claws. I just don't like the tangerine one.
Yeah.
This is fun.
I just took all the gold options for. If I have a choice in starting equipment, I just took the gold. So I thought,
You do get some background items too.
Oh yes, I did not check the spreadsheet on that. Acolyte, yes.
So you get insight, religion, 2 languages.
Got
You
those.
get these items.
Okay, so I need to just.
Sorry.
I need to. No, you're fine. This is correct. This is correct. I flubbed. Okay.
You want me to highlight the line for you?
I mean, it's the top one.
Yeah.
Oh, I get a gaming set too.
No, Oliver forgot his items as well.
That's not an item. That's a proficiency.
Oh.
So much worse.
I mean,
To forget.
Dragon Chest is a clone.
To forget. It's worse.
Yes.
It's worse to forget.
I think you're saying it was worse than having a physical gaming set
I will take Dragon Chest though, because that seems like very much a noble thing to.
to be good at. God, how intimidating is that? Hey, how are you? So you're my opponent today?
So, question.
Not saying shit.
He's not good at Dragon Chess, but
Even
he
better.
really
Blind
he
confidence.
very unnerves the other guy, and that's how he wins games. He
What
just
is that,
like.
Becca?
So, on roll on
They think you're
the
4 steps ahead.
on the Wikidot, it has the base elf thing and then it has the high elf thing. So with the high elf, it says it says that your intelligence score increases by 1, and then for the base elf, it says your dexterity increases by 2. Would that be both, or
Yes,
just
you
you
get
get
both
both.
because high elf is
Okay.
a sub race.
Yes.
cool?
You get the base elf features and then the sub-race features.
I seen a very similar video of 2 professionals playing chess, and one of the guys walked up to the table on timer, like it was his turn on timer, and he just spent like a minute and a half adjusting all of the pieces on his board.
Fuck.
He
That
won
is
that.
intimidating.
He won that game.
That is intimidating. He doesn't need the time.
He doesn't need the
give a shit.
timer. He doesn't give a fuck. That's the type of shit Ollivander does. Is he rolls up and he's like,
I'm not centered. Oh, did you get your background feature, Eagle?
Background feature.
Yep. Shelter of the Faithful.
in a school.
Shelter of the Faithful. Free shelter. Okay. Okay.
I know it doesn't matter for the campaign, but you do have it, technically. Sorry, the spreadsheet helps me a lot. I
No
like
worries.
having
I
it.
mean, it helps that you're the one pointing these out to me because on my tiny little phone, I forget to keep
That's what the
scrolling
screen
right.
up here is for, is for DM. For D&D stuff.
Shelter of the Faithful. Can we read that description again? Just
For
have a
sure.
free shelter and healing.
Churches you follow. Sorry, I burped. My apologies.
Okay. Choose to. I didn't choose to. I have to choose to.
There's also custom stuff on the spreadsheet that isn't online.
just reference spreadsheets. Got all that. Shelter of the Faithful. Let me keep scrolling. Okay, so I did get everything.
Yep, you got your feet.
The non-zero feat was resilient.
Yep, and that didn't change. That's just rules as written.
Sorry, I'm always the slowest to create characters because I've just got like 5 tabs of everything.
You're good. You okay with it?
Yeah. Playing Dragon Chess.
How are you?
Click.
So did I get...
He has a mage hand too, so I think he doesn't play with his actual hands. He just sits there like, and then like a hand just.
Okay, I think I managed to do everything except my spells.
Alright.
This is going to be fun. Let's go ahead and just close the tab.
Remember, you are a cleric, so your spells are prepared. You can change them daily.
Mm-hmm.
Same for you, Mufasa. You're a druid. You can change your spells daily. The only thing that doesn't change is your cantrips.
He can't.
Interesting.
Poor us.
You ever played a prepared caster, Mufasa?
He played an artificer
For
in,
his-
in the other campaign.
Yeah, but not for very long. Not enough to get proficient with it.
You've got this.
We were just kind of thrown into the wild. Here's 3 sessions.
Yeah.
Be free, my children.
One
That's
of them
basically
you
what
weren't
that's.
there for, so I put you in a box.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
To be fair, I also put myself in that box.
I think I was the only thing not in the box.
Yes. Because you were at
Because it
like
kept fleeing from me.
you were at like 2 hit points at one point. I'm like, no, come on over.
Nathan just knew that that thing stayed too close to me for too long. I was going to tear it to shreds. So every time I get close to it, it'd flee and go to the next guy until everyone was in the box except me.
What are you gonna do now, Nathan?
You gonna run away, bitch boy?
I took all your targets away. What are you gonna do?
Fight me!
It was Sam too that was there.
Yep, Sam was in our group. Also got the box.
Come in the box with me. It's fun. It's a box of fun and safety.
Yeah.
I call this the party box.
That thing out there, that's the party pooper. You want to get as far away from that as possible.
Yep. He's not allowed in here.
Referring to me, your husband.
Yeah. No, you're the party animal.
There we go.
You
He's
party
too much for
You
the
party
box.
too much. You break.
Too much
You
for
break
the
the box. Like to everybody else who was fighting in that fight, just sees the 4 of us just like huddled together. They don't, because nobody else sees the box.
Yeah.
They just see us standing like.
Uncomfortably close together.
Yeah.
Let me know when you guys are ready for the next thing.
I'm good. I'm sure.
I might just have to come back for my spells.
I haven't added my items, but I'm more or less done.
Alright, Mufasa, how you coming along?
Got my other proficiencies in languages. I'm doing tool proficiencies.
What I do usually is the app
Getting
that
there.
I have. I just write down every spell, and then I'll select the ones that I have prepared that day.
Yeah, I need to set something like that up.
What proficiency would the herbalism kit be? Or what
nature,
attribute?
Usually.
Well, it's its own thing.
Yeah, so wisdom.
Say it again?
Be wisdom.
Wisdom?
There's
Hold up.
justifiable reasons for other stats if you give me justifiable reason.
Nope, I was gonna say wisdom as well, because that goes with the nature and the animal handling. So we're on the same wavelength there.
I would say animal handling makes just as much sense to be charisma, personally.
Oh, for sure. I'm just saying from a general standpoint, if you're going by basic rules.
The Hanses.
Got the hunches in the bag.
Look at me, Mr. Horse. I have a pretty face.
I'm what you would call a friendly guy.
I'm what you would call not a million ants in a plane.
Don't you dare diss my fucking character idea. I love that character.
It would be ugly.
I don't care.
Have a bad charisma.
I don't care. It would be so wise.
Ranger.
It's either a ranger or a druid. Or a paladin for haha funnies.
But that'd be hot.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's hot.
Oh no, he's hot!
It's hard.
Daryl and 999,000 ants.
Yeah, I'm the fucking magic school version.
Ryan, what is a druidic focus? What does it mean?
It can be a totem, a stick, a nice rock. It can be anything that you can cast your magic through that you think is good for your character.
Cool rock.
It can be cool.
Oh, so it can be like a staff?
It can be a staff, yeah.
With a cool
Cool.
rock on it.
Yeah, or like a crystal,
I'm making it
or like a mushroom, whatever you want, man.
I'm making it a cool staff.
It's a heckin' big stick.
Guys, look at this big stick I found.
It's a one that
I'm
looks
gonna
exactly like a gun. That's my casting focus.
It's the gun stick.
I had one with Ned, and I want to do another one. Because I want to make a big stick to walk around with. For cosplay reasons.
Perfect.
It's all about the cosplay, you guys.
This is probably
Alright,
the
time for
hardest
the-
character I would ever be able to cosplay.
Time to remove your shins.
What? What?
I was talking about Mufasa's
Oh,
character.
okay.
Mine?
Not enough.
No.
Oh, because I'm tiny?
Remove your shins.
Because I'm tiny? No! It's not like they do much anyway. My shins kind of suck. Oh, body kind of sucks. What kind of joints do you want, Ryan? They sell them at half price.
What are you asking for?
I'm selling my joints at half price. They don't work very
I
well.
want your spine.
Can I sell you some of my spine?
I would take it. I have done irreparable damage to my spine. I would love someone else's.
No, not my whole spine. Just some.
Do you know how much taller I'd be if I had your spine?
Yeah, I do.
You would look a little
That's
strange.
how I. He'd be 6'2" now.
Finally.
You dare betray me? He doesn't betray me. I yelled at it and it rolled me a 20.
How am I doing? Oof. Oof.
Uh-oh.
Oof. It's a good night to play this.
What are you
We should start
doing?
now.
Yeah.
I'm
3 numbers,
scared.
all below 5. DM's rolling bad. Now's the night to start.
Or I'm going to fight a dragon. I'd like to start if I was in the face
7. Oh, no, that's a 1, not a 7.
So I'm going first?
20.
Well, I rolled a 20. That was my initiative.
17.
Silver
It's coming
barbs.
back around
Silver
already.
barbs.
1. 15. 2.
Do you have damage spells? I assume you have damage spells, right?
17.
You should do.
Me? Yeah.
11.
Yeah, I've
I
got
don't.
damage spells.
1. I rolled fucking 5 ones tonight already. Bonkers.
So,
You want to know how I do damage? I hit people.
You punch.
You're the marshal now?
Yes.
if I'm reading correctly, Life Domain lets me, when I cast a healing spell,
Mm-hmm.
it simply uses max roll.
Yes.
Okay. I'm a
You're the
really good
healer
healer.
You're
I
the
am the
best
healer
healer
now. I suppose that makes sense. Okay, so I need to pick 4 level 1 spells and 3 cantrips.
You only need to pick 3 cantrips.
Correct.
Not yet. You don't. What you get now is when you heal a creature, they gain extra hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
Yeah, I have that, and if you scroll down further, there's also Supreme Healing.
Yeah, but
what gets the max roll.
that's like later.
It doesn't. Or
It's a 17th level.
Did I miss that completely? Do I not have that yet?
No.
Oh. Well, that explains it. I was like, why is this so strong for being level 1?
You try to get 17th level.
Okay, in my defense, I'm looking at D&D Beyond,
Oof.
and it simply does not show that it does.
The level breaks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
That's
I recommend
so weird.
Wikidot.
Yeah, I use the Wikidot. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Okay. In that
Let's
case,
see your cleric life domain.
yes.
Let's see.
You gain proficiency with heavy armor.
You have just this.
Just Disciple of Life.
Yep.
And heavy armor.
Yeah, and heavy armor right here.
Okay.
Yeah, what you're trying to get is this. This is a level 17 ability.
Okay. So Blessed Healer is 6. Disciple of Life is 1. Blessed Healer is 6.
Yep, and then Channel Divinity is 2.
Channel
Man.
2. I hadn't written that down because it did tell me for some reason. It did tell me about.
Wait, does Mufasa get their subclass at their level 2?
Disciple of Life is
They're
1.
Nobody has subclasses yet. Oh,
see-
Becca technically do.
See, in D&D Beyond
does.
doesn't even have Divine Strike.
Yeah.
Could you scroll down to the bottom? That's 17 on Supreme Healing.
Yeah.
Yes.
If
I'm
you
just
don't
gonna put
level
numbers
some,
next
that's
to
fine.
these. I'm gonna have to come back and double check on Wikidot because D&D Beyond is not correct.
I don't like D&D on personally, especially with the recent changes they've chosen to make.
Uh-huh.
Also, you get these spells prepared all the time. For no,
Bless and Cure
yep,
Wounds.
these are prepared for free. Always.
I would only write down the
Yeah,
blessing.
am I on a wrong version of the cleric? Because this is just
Yeah.
outright, straight up telling me completely different information.
You should use the Wikidot. It's
Let's
so
use
nice.
Wikidot. Okay. Well,
It is my preferred website.
I might redo this later and like rewrite down.
Also, all of these are clickable, so I feel like, oh yeah, I get blessed.
What's bless?
Cool,
Oh,
there's what
that's
bless does.
Well,
Yeah.
let's do.
Oh, but who gives me bless? Oh, clerics. Well, maybe I want to learn more about clerics. You can actually fucking navigate this page.
To the spell list. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Holy shit!
Holy shit. Okay, well, let me erase. In that case, I only have Disciple Life. I can just erase this to later. Because I don't
If
even
you
have-
want another character sheet, I can give you another character sheet.
I'll live.
When we get to
Okay.
17th
Oh
level.
no, I'm erasing information on my character sheet and writing it down elsewhere.
Oh, no.
I will never have to do this again.
Oh no, I erased something I wrote down in pencil.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, I actually didn't even think straight. Just put eraser dust all over the floor.
No, we
That's
do. We
fine.
vacuum in here very regularly.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is honestly probably the cleanest room in our house.
I'm gonna eat it after you leave.
Okay, so then I only have Disciple of Life.
Yep.
Channel Divinity is 2, so I don't even have to worry about that. So
And then
I
you get
just
some
have,
basic class features too. With your basic class features, you get all this basic equipment. You get your cantrips, your spell slots.
have
and
that.
that's your divine domain. You already got that.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay. I'm assuming we're limiting it to like player's handbook stuff.
You
We're
get
not
to
doing
Anything on
anything.
Wikidot,
Anything on Wikidot, really?
as long as it's not UA.
Yeah,
If
it'll
you want
say in
UA, talk to me.
parentheses. It'll say in parentheses next to the spell UA if it's UA.
Let me go to the spell list. I
What
can
does
just-
UA mean?
Unearthed
Unearthed
Arcana.
Arcana. It's like pre-released stuff.
Yeah, or stuff that got put in the vault, never to come back out.
That's
Okay.
archived Unearthed Arcana. Yep.
So,
Cool.
like here, Guiding Hand, UA.
Okay.
But anything else on here, Farian.
Cool.
Here's a Decompose,
Also, that's homebrew.
homebrew, approved homebrew.
Approved.
From Matthew
I-
Mercer.
Matthew Mercer approved homebrew.
Could I take remote access as one of my spells? It is UA, but it's like telekinesis, but I can access electronic devices.
Let me read the spell first. Is it a warlock spell?
Yeah.
The car spell is not a bard spell.
We'll make it work. Because it is also a UA, so adding it to another spell list is small potatoes. Where is it? Spell list.
The first level.
I was just hoping I wouldn't have to wait till 6th level
To take fucking
take-
natural secrets.
to take. Yeah.
What is it you're rolling?
Remote access.
Use electromagnetic device within range as if it were in your hands. This is not a telekinetic effect. Rather, this spell allows you to simulate the device's mechanical functions electronically. If you're able to only access functions that a person using the device manually would be able to access, you can use remote access Why do you want this? I'm just asking.
Sneaking around.
How much electronics do you think are around?
This is the magic school. They teach artificers here.
They do teach artificers here.
So you'll have one part of the school, a very specific classroom.
I mean, they probably have mechanical locks and stuff like that. If we need to get
They
Magical
have
locks
magical
exist.
locks.
yeah, but
It's such
they're
an
way
easy
better.
thing
Yeah.
to do, yeah.
I don't think that's a good spell, but if you really want it, I'm not going to tell you no.
well, I can try to find a different one if you think that that's not a very good
I have to
spell.
choose my instruments. I don't even know my instruments. I'm a fucking English kid.
You play the cello, don't you?
Piano.
Yeah, that's a good choice too.
Uh,
The violin's also a good choice.
And the viola.
The viola, yeah.
An electric guitar.
Becca's gonna use her remote access to access your electric guitar.
No, it's magic.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah, it's got runes on it. It's got thaumaturgy runes on it as well.
Nice. Each string has a thaumaturgy
Mhm.
rune engraved.
Mhm.
Nice, nice, nice. Get bit, Technomancer.
I cast haste on my skateboard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a fast skateboard.
Yeah.
Search is temporarily unavailable. Well, we're working online. That's wonderful.
Do you want access to the Wi-Fi?
I'm on the Wi-Fi.
No. Wiki.dot got
Wiki.dot
hacked,
search.
and they're
We didn't
still
get hacked.
like a long time ago, but it's still
Jesus.
recovering.
That's
Hmm.
crazy. I
Like
didn't know it got hacked.
3 years ago.
That's bonkers.
Alright, I'm replacing with Charm Person.
Nice. Good choice.
Oh, I can just do that.
Oh. I mean, I've got a +3 to charisma plus proficiency.
I mean, me too.
But no somatic components.
Just wait till 3rd level. I don't even need to talk to charm people.
No, just character sheet.
I feel like our characters are gonna get along so well. Howdy.
Friend achieved. You don't need character sheet back?
Yes.
Alright. Mufasa, how you coming along?
I am really close. I'm on picking spells now.
Woohoo! Remember, you are a prepared
I'm-
caster. You only have to pick your cantrips right now.
Okay, I think I definitely want Shillelagh.
Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
I like that one when I was doing some research on druids. I saw that one was pretty much a definitely do.
Charisma modifier.
Thanks for that.
Um,
You're here,
I'm here. I'm the exploit now.
basically. It's actually not a bad idea.
So I'm gonna definitely do that one, and then my other choices or ideas are Druidcraft, Infestation, Magic Stone, and Primal Savagery.
The first
I don't know if
two,
anybody
the
has
first
any-
two are good choices. The last one's kind of a bad choice.
Thumbs down on the last one.
The
Actually.
middle one,
Yeah.
that third one, it's a niche
Magic
pick.
Stone. I am giving Davin a sling to shoot things.
Alright.
But I kind of do like the idea of Druidcraft.
Yeah.
I feel like that one
Druidcraft
is
a great choice.
a pretty solid one.
Three cantrips.
And I'll save the other two for
I got a
perchance
bunch of cantrips.
later.
Three cantrips. I get 4 spells.
I think so. Let me double check.
That feels correct.
Sounds right, but I'll double check for you.
I get 5 cantrips because I took magic initiative.
Actually, this is really good feat.
Trick. Why are you staring at
You
me?
get 3 cantrips, yeah.
You fucking pervert.
And
He's just beacon.
prepared spells.
He looks like Chad Cat. He's just fucking staring.
You can prepare a number of spells at your wisdom modifier plus cleric level.
The same is true for Mufasa.
Yes. So I think that is, if your wisdom is 3, then it is 4. that you can prepare each day, and you get 3 cantrips.
3 cantrips. I think for the cantrips, I put Sacred Flame, Toll the Dead. I might regret. I might change that if I'm like, well, I have 2 damage dealing cantrips and resistance because I figured I could fly around and touch people.
Nice.
Why would I say it like that?
I can touch people too.
That's not allowed in several states.
Touching people?
Yeah. Durandale's got a no touching policy.
That's why I left.
And got in so much trouble. He likes hugs.
Oh no, not Anne.
And likes hugs.
Ollivander also likes hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a very sensitive skin though, so be careful.
So is everybody done?
He's all I know.
No, I'm getting there.
Oh, he also has a parasail.
Okay.
He doesn't like the sun. He gets sunburned.
Right, you were watching Ninja Brothers, right?
Mhm.
Fucking, did you watch any of the bits with White?
I don't think so.
Alright, so you know Billy Quizboy?
Yes.
His albino friend is White.
Yes. That guy. Yep. Actually, probably he's not. He probably doesn't need a parasail since he's wearing makeup all the time. Just wear sleeves. It's fun. Sleeves and gloves.
UV protection
Yeah.
makeup.
Sunscreen makeup.
That exists.
Press to digitation.
Gotta protect that skin.
Alright, I believe I have finished my cantrips.
Woo!
Ryan, you're good with me having a familiar, correct?
Do you have Find Familiar?
Yes. Well, so Druid says it's optional.
Oh yeah, you can expend to use your wild shape to get a familiar instead.
Wait, let me see what it said. 'Cause
Basically.
I forgot.
More or less. I think it only lasts for an hour, but yeah.
Wild Companion optional. At 2nd level, you gain the ability to summon a spirit that assumes an animal form. You can expend a use. Oh, okay. So
At level 2, you can do that.
So how does Erlich do it in our other campaign?
So we do a little thing where if he's not using it for anything crazy, combat, or game breaking, he can just kind of have it.
There's also his wildfire spirit.
Yeah. What type of druid are you?
I'm gonna do Circle of Dreams.
Okay. Is that the healer one?
No.
No? Which one's
I
Circle of
mean,
Dreams?
you
They
can
can.
teleport between the places you slept.
Okay. Neat. Neat.
It's like a thing it can do. I don't know all the things it does, but
I don't know.
that is
If
one of
it's-
the notable things that it can do.
If it's just for flavor, would I be allowed to have sort of like what Erlich has?
Yeah, for sure. As long as you're not using it as
Cool.
game breaking mechanically.
Probably not. I would talk
Probably
to you
not.
before.
That's not what I asked.
Well, I don't know what game breaking would mean,
Oh, I'll
so
tell you. I'll help.
I mean, you know me. I ask before I do things. I'm like, Ryan, I need help. Ryan, can I do this?
Ryan, can I push the limits of your game?
Oh, I did say, I don't know if I said it in the group chat, please don't take guidance. Anybody?
And
Oh, I get. No, I don't get that.
Nobody take guidance.
Yep.
Because there's a thing in the module called Student Dice, which does the same thing.
I was relying on that cleric cantrip I got to deal damage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Later. Don't worry, that'll come
I
later.
think I finished my spells.
Alright, if everybody's done with their character sheet, please turn to the other handout I gave you. And I need everyone to know that if you did not text me the secret, you will no longer be getting the secret. The time has passed.
What secret?
Exactly.
Oh.
This feels exclusionary.
Should have read the papers, dog.
What are you talking about? Oh, you mean
Well,
the
because we were reading it together.
I did read the papers. There was nothing.
Okay.
I'm
not gaslighting you.
I feel like you're literally bullying me for not understanding how your things work.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's okay.
I'm now worried about it because I feel like I'm a fucking idiot, and I did read.
You're not the only one.
I did read all the things. I didn't get any sort of hint that I was supposed to tell you about something.
Hey dear. If you read all of this, text me for a reward. If you spoil this, you get nothing.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. Mufasa didn't get it either.
No, I didn't. I read it, and I read it earlier when I was looking at Druid stuff, and I was gonna text you about it, and I was like, no, maybe not. I'll do it later.
It is the ADHD. I've read this, acknowledged, gone forever as soon as
Gone forever.
As soon as I close this page, gone forever.
Alright. Go to the...
This is ableist.
Sorry. Alright, so on the Kempton Memories page, can I get everybody to go to the back of that page? So it'll be the relationship side.
What's our relationship status?
Right now, enemies.
Oh no, he's gone.
The module we're using does have a relationship system. I'm intending to use it. We'll see how it goes. For the time being, we're going to generate everybody 2 NPCs.
I assume that applies to one that doesn't.
Yes. 1 enemy and 1 friend. Well, rival is the word they use because there's a
No,
a scale to it.
No, I think I hate this guy.
All right, you can progress it to enemy if you want. Can I get everybody to flip a coin and then remember your flip? You can odds and evens it, however you want to do it.
Okay.
Everybody got their coin?
Mm-hmm.
All right, can I get 2 d20 rolls and then add the results together? We'll start with
Make me
Oliver. Did you
cry.
get heads or tails?
Tails.
All right, and what was the number you rolled?
23.
All right, 23. One of your people is a kobold. So please
Okay.
write down somewhere that one of your people is a kobold. Do you want a notebook for notes? Or...
No! Damn it!
Yeah, I guess.
All right, notebooks are right there. Yep. Grabbing one.
Entire page.
There we go. Oh, let's do the entire notebook. It's all yours now.
All right.
I don't apologize for that.
Okay. Good no.
Can I get a D100 from you?
That's stupid. Yes.
You okay over there?
I want to make sure both sides of the pen is blank.
Can I get your first D100?
25.
All right. They are deep.
Deep.
Yep. Can I get another D100 from you?
98.
98.
Yep, that's 90.
They do not get a neutral trait.
Okay.
Can I get another roll from you?
55.
And 55. They're paranoid. So they're deep and paranoid.
That seems. What does deep mean?
It means like they get really introspective about shit, but it also drives them into paranoia. Is this guy your friend, or is this guy the guy you hate?
Sounds like it'd be somebody who's my friend.
Okay. Name your
Because I
NPC.
listen to them.
Okay.
Because I don't speak, so they feel like they can talk to me.
Alright. What do you want to name him?
Well, I mean, I'll name them later. I need time to think about that.
Okay. Go ahead and add them to your relationships page. Your relationship's going to be considered friend, and your current point will be at 5. You do not have a boon or a bane from them yet. Alright, next guy. Can I get another coin flip from you? We'll just go person by person.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I
Heads.
just wanted to make sure.
Heads this time. Another D1, 2D20 rolls.
67.
2D20s.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
28.
28. They are a Loxodon. This is your rival now.
Do 100 now.
In a second, I'm going to write this down. Okay. First D100.
32.
They are energetic.
Of course they are. 67.
They do not have a neutral trait.
74.
Play your choice. Pick a rate
Okay.
from this list for a negative trait for him.
Narcissistic.
Alrighty. So they're energetic and narcissistic. Alright. Becca, did you get even or odd?
I got odd.
Or heads or tails, however you go about it.
Heads.
What's the status and stuff?
They will be rival, and it'll be -5.
And I, let's see, I rolled
2 D20s.
29.
29. He is a Vidalkin. Can I do 100 from you?
Adult king.
Yeah, he's a Vidalkin.
So those exist now.
They do.
Alright, 30.
Alright. He is educated, so he's smart.
That makes sense.
And then 48.
He is unpredictable. And one more.
91.
And I believe that is beyond my chart. That is beyond my chart.
Okay,
Do
I'll
again,
roll
please.
again.
You can
74.
actually it would not be even.
Player's choice.
That's 74.
So it's player's choice.
That's 76.
That's 74, Becca. 74, right
You
here.
have to look
Oh,
at the,
I was looking at the wrong one.
Sorry.
Sorry.
The row index, not the
Yeah.
subtable index.
Sorry.
Because it's a heading.
Hmm.
It's a heading.
Yeah. I was looking at the wrong one.
Pick a negative trait.
She's lazy.
Okay. He's educated, unpredictable, and lazy. Is this guy your friend or your enemy?
Lazy. You're saying.
Can I roll the other one and decide after?
No.
Okay.
Begrudgingly smart. Does study, doesn't want to.
Doesn't need to. But you might catch him at a party. He's super unpredictable.
You also might catch him studying, actually.
Yeah. Never know what you're gonna get with a
You're
guy.
never gonna go to the
I guess I'm gonna go with enemy.
Alright, this is your foe. Does he have a name yet?
No.
Okay. Add him to your chart. He is your enemy, a rival at -5. Alright, now let's do your friend. Did you get heads or tails?
Nope, I rolled the exact same thing. Heads.
Okay.
And that would be 21.
21. He's a Kinku.
How interesting.
We're all friends with the little weird guys.
Yeah. Alright, let's roll some
I'm here for it,
some
honestly.
traits. Trait 1.
81.
81.
I think that's beyond the chart.
It is.
Yep.
Please roll again.
49.
49. This dude, he's optimistic.
Things are gonna go alright. Things will be okay.
Alright, trait 2.
You just came up with this, yeah.
That one's beyond the chart.
If it's beyond the chart, you skip it for the middle.
Okay.
So for your negative trait,
18.
18. He's brittle.
I mean, this makes sense. You can't
I'm gonna be okay.
Oh, no.
get sick fucking he's one of those guys that gets sick every week.
Keeps missing class.
Yeah.
And this is your friend.
Yep.
Alright, Ibu, you got heads or tails?
Heads.
Alright, can I get 2 d20 rolls?
2d20 rolls.
You can
Some
add
is
together.
37.
Sum is 37.
I rolled when you told me to, so
I'm sorry.
no worries.
Can you roll again? That's beyond
Oh,
the
you want
chart.
to roll again?
Yep.
2d20
I apologize. That
said.
is beyond the chart.
5.
5.
Is that beyond the chart?
It's not.
Oh,
1
okay.
is though.
Okay, somehow.
You can't get a 1.
That's the joke, yes.
Oh, I got a 1.
Alright, can I get a positive trait roll?
That is a 91.
That is beyond the chart.
Let's go
I'm sorry.
again. That's 43.
There's only so many I can put on here.
No
with
worry.
memory. He's intelligent, which is different than educated.
It is different than educated. See? He does need to study.
Mhm. Can I get a neutral roll?
Begrudgingly.
That's 53.
That is beyond this chart, so it gets skipped.
Okay, skip.
Yep, and then 1 negative trait.
75.
Which is beyond the Oh, that's my choice, actually.
Ah. The lucky number.
Mhm. So this guy's intelligent, and he's a gnome.
Correct.
Devious.
He does seem like a devious little guy, doesn't he? He's devious. Do you have a name for this guy?
I called him Alfred.
Aldred? Is he a friend or a foe?
Good question. I rolled heads. Or
It's
do I
your
have to
choice.
decide?
You can
Oh,
choose.
I get to decide.
Intelligent.
Intelligent?
Devious.
No.
He's devious.
Devious. Okay, let me write that down.
He is devious. Watch out.
Watch out.
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
devious.
let's
You
actually
never know what
let's
this
make
guy's
this
gonna
guy. Let's make this guy a friend.
This is your friend? So
You
he's a
don't-
prankster then.
You don't want any devious
a
people.
prankster. You. Okay.
I mean,
Fine.
if he's devious.
I will. If he's gonna be devious, I'm gonna make him a friend. I don't need him. But okay, so he's a prankster.
I think it'll get worse if he's your rival.
It's debatable.
Yeah.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Really?
You don't want to be on that guy's bad
Simply
side.
pick my poison. Sure, why not? Why don't I? Okay, so it's +5 for the points and friend on relationship.
If
Yes.
you're if you're friends, the pranks will be in good natured.
Yeah, just like a
If
little
you're-
haha, I
if you're-
filled your sock with mayonnaise. You know?
If your rivals,
Good-natured.
he took your quiz notes.
yeah, basically. Can I get heads or tails for the next chart?
One's I don't have a sock, and the other one's
Even
fuck, I'm gonna fail this test
This
now.
is also heads.
Heads, alright, can I get 2d20 roll?
2d20. That is 15.
15. He is a fearbold. This is your rival now.
So Fearbold.
Can I?
Let's call him.
Are you gonna name him? Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, let's give him. Nah, let's not do that. I'm gonna pay down.
The urge to come up with some dumbass names like "and" was
Oh,
so strong.
Ruba.
What's his name?
Ruba.
Ruba. Is that R-U-B-A or R-O-O-B-A?
R-U-B-A.
Like I really wanted to make the Loxodon on some fucking homeless guy that's like, my name's Piss.
Piss.
Sure.
He starts
Piss
out as
hanky.
right.
And I will make your life a living hell.
Alright, can I get a trait roll? D100, please.
That's a 76.
76 is just beyond the chart. I
Dang.
will let you flip a coin or roll a d4 for roll 2, player's choice, or DM's choice. On 4, roll again.
Okay, so that is a 1.
Alright, that'll be roll 2. So he's getting 2 positive traits as
Okay.
your foe.
So let's put those as here. That's going to be a 96
I feel like
Beyond
and
the
a
chart.
Positive is-
54. I'm going to re-roll the 96.
54, he is practical.
Okay.
That's bad
That's
for a foe.
pretty bad for a foe.
And he's going to also be 90 is again. I'm going to re-roll
Sorry.
that. 58.
58. He's very sage. So
He
he's kind
smokes
of
a lot.
calm. Smokes a lot of pot.
Smokes a lot of pot.
That's like
Life sucks.
I have a side quest to just like constantly be giving this guy pot so he leaves me alone.
I mean, you can change these relations. He starts out against you.
Okay. I see how it is.
Give me a neutral roll.
Let's roll neutral. That's
Start
already
your
a
valley character.
39.
You give him
Oh.
pot and he loves it.
39. He's very soft.
Soft.
He's
Like
neutral soft.
Like physically,
emotionally soft.
Emotionally soft.
but
Dang
also
But he can be soft.
he's pretty soft.
Can I get a negative
What is
trait?
he? What is
He's a fearbold.
it. That's 21 on that.
Sammy.
You just made a dude, bro.
Yeah.
21. He's careless as well. what the fuck?
Why do you hate this guy?
Yeah, what do you know? Is he not taking school seriously enough for you?
You know,
Is that your problem? Are you his rival?
Are you the bad guy here? I'm on his side. Can I be friends with that guy?
Yeah, actually. Alright, Mufasa, did you get heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails. Alright, roll 2d20s for me, please.
You're trash can guy. Can you throw this away?
I am trash can dog.
That is going to be 8.
8. You got tails, you said?
Yep.
Your first person is a heron
Ring
gun.
gone. I'm jealous.
Can I get your first trait roll?
That's 100, right?
A D100, please. I may ask you to roll it again. I'm sorry.
Nope, you're good. Making sure I switch out the dice. Alright. That is gonna be a 57.
57. Your first guy is romantic.
Cool.
Alright.
Dude, me too.
Can I get a neutral roll? It's another D100.
That is gonna be an 86.
Like how religious.
86 is beyond the chart. Can I get a negative roll?
How religious.
Alright.
I think it's a neutral trait.
That is gonna be a 79.
79 is beyond the chart. Can I get you to roll one more time?
Yep. That is gonna be a 54.
54. He's one-dimensional. He's romantic and he only wants
so
love.
he's a Sanji.
He's Sanji.
Hey, we don't know. I mean,
Is this your friend or your foe, Mufasa?
it'd be really funny.
I'm going to say foe.
It's so funny. I love this.
So he's like, this character is like romantically, one-dimensionally interested in you, and you have no fucking
really
interest in this
definitely
person.
not.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The only friend you've actually made is
He thinks you're friends.
He thinks you're friends.
All right, this is your rival. So you're gonna put -5 in your points and rival in your status.
And you're like, I really don't.
Alrighty.
Want to talk. You're like
Do
the
you have a
only
name for
person
this
here I don't
character?
want to talk to.
Not yet. I will come up with one though.
All right, can I get another D odds or evens roll, heads or tails roll?
Heads or tails? That is going to be a tails again.
All right, can I get 2d20?
Let me do some quick math. 33.
Okay, to roll again.
Ugh. 21.
21. He's a grung.
Grump.
His name is Grump. I'm sorry, it's been decided.
Oh, you got a herringon and a grung. You got the duo.
Yeah, you got
Goddamn.
me and Oliver from last campaign.
You got the duo.
The duo!
And he
Are we
hates
naming
me.
him Grump?
What's
Is his
that,
name
Mufasa?
Grump?
Are you naming him Grump? You don't have to.
I'm naming him Grump. It has been
Alright, so
decided.
your
His
friend
name
is named Grump.
He's a Grump. Oh, what is it?
Grump?
Grung and Grump.
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 Gromp. Grump. Can I get
Okay.
your first trait roll, please? Your positive trait roll.
Alright, that is going to be a 11.
11. He is challenging.
In what way?
Oh
I like to think of it
Is
as
that
like
lord.
driven, almost wanting to push forward. Nothing can hold him back.
Challenging
Like an
more as
overachiever
a
type?
verb than as more as like a verb than an adjective.
I get you. Can I get a neutral roll?
Yes, yes. That is going to be a 95.
All right, so that
Way
gets
off.
skipped. Can I get a negative roll?
I'm bad at these neutral rolls. That is going to be a 1.
He's abrasive.
Murderer.
He's challenging and abrasive.
Jesus,
He's
and
gonna
I
say
made
some
friends
really
with this
mean,
guy.
awful things.
That's
And
not
then-
necessarily what abrasive means.
It can be.
Really, it's very in your like they're gonna make their challenges your challenges.
Yes. You're helping me now.
You're helping me now.
Very much a go-getter type.
That is
Sure.
that is the only person I can see them being friends with is somebody who forces them to be friends with them.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and read the opening lore since we've got some NPCs now, as well as some other student NPCs.
I've got names if you want to write them down.
Alright, yeah, if you have names, I'll take them.
I also have names.
The kobold is Cobalt.
Okay, spelled like the metal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Loxodon is Vess Sunstorm, who I imagine the kobold was like a poor wizard person.
Yep.
And then the Loxodon is a rival noble who was like, you don't deserve the title, you fuck.
Got it. Becca?
So the Vidalkin is named Alderid.
That is really close to Aldred, which I've already got.
Oh. Wait, what is Aldred?
Gnome.
Oh. Okay.
They're brothers.
Well, I can change the name.
That's what I'm asking.
I pulled up the first fantasy name generator on Google.
I did too.
I feel like it was a Ron Weasley situation where they both wanted to be friends with me, and I'm like, I think I could choose my friends. Thank you very much. I've got a Malfoy, guys.
You have a
I have a
Malfoy.
Malfoy.
Alright, I'm gonna name him Anduin.
Okay.
And then the Kinku I'm naming Snip.
Snip.
And the Vidalkin is a guy with he they pronouns, and then the Kinku is a she
I guess I could
with
specify.
she her pronouns.
Okay. Muff, do you have your foe named yet? Your romantic one-dimensional Harengon friend?
I am calling a friend. I'm
You're
phoning in a
calling
friend.
Phone a friend.
Lux is giving his endpoint, so Lux, when you hear this is when I'm texting you. He will understand eventually.
Okay.
Are you just waiting on the Harengon?
That's all I'm waiting on.
Alright. Give me 2 seconds for this motherfucker to respond.
Really
You're on the clock, Lux.
Nobody will.
He doesn't know it
suffer
until
from
he
Neville
listens to
as
this.
a choose race.
I would love to have a romantic Smurf Neblin.
Me too, honestly.
I made the kobold female and the Loxodon male.
Okay. One more time with the pronouns of yours, Becca.
The Vidalkin is he they, and the Kinku is she her.
Ibu, do you have genders for your NPCs?
I did not. Let's
Roll a d20. And
roll a d20. Sure. So this Aldrid's gender is 12.
Sounds like a dude to
And
me.
then, yeah. Actually, let's make them both dudes.
Okay,
Ru-
fine with that.
12.
Ruba sounds like a dude.
Ruba sounds like a dude.
Practical, sage,
I'm
soft
so
and
mad.
careless.
He's my rival.
Yeah.
I would snuggle.
You would cuddle with Ruba?
I'm gonna steal him from you because I have a head start.
Oh god.
Hey, you're starting at 0.
I'm starting at 0. Okay, I'm gonna write him down at 0.
Oh, you don't know him yet.
I'm gonna write him down.
Okay. Whatever. That's for your notes.
Relationship
Unknown.
status, strangers.
TBD.
Status. Don't know this man.
Don't know this guy. Yeah.
Maybe
Alright,
you have
I got
such a
it.
big
Alright.
crush on him that
He takes it as aggressive acts.
well also maybe it's
You're
like
harshing his vibe.
Oh, like that's the internal. That's like the source of the rivalry. Is
You're
like
super autistic
oh.
about it. Like you get really angry with him every time you see him.
he's like
You're his rival.
Yeah.
Definitive. Alright, Mufasa, what you got?
His name is going to be Ebrah, Ebrah. He, him pronouns, and then Gromp, of course. Gromp,
Hell yeah.
and I'm going to say they, them.
What is it? They, him?
Yeah, they, them.
they them, not they him.
What is their biological gender for my own notes?
It's a frog. Both.
True.
Sun,
both.
male at
They're a
birth.
frog.
It's a frog.
It's a frog. It's both. I forgot.
It decides.
They do. Alright.
You know what? We're going to say it. We're going to pull some shit and say it as well.
Gromp is
We'll
in
give
it.
them they, it.
Yeah, Gromp do be
I like
it.
some it. As an it pronoun myself,
Gromp feels like an it.
I-
My pronoun
like-
is motherfucker. Yeah.
Please address me as such.
Please just me as
Gromp sounds like fun.
I'm really upset that Ruba's your ally, your enemy. Because that character sounds fun.
I'm gonna be friends. I'm going for it. Sounds like a person I'd love to hang out with.
Yeah. Again, these are not like fixed relationships. You can change these. These allies can be your enemies. These enemies can be your allies. Raise them up, change them.
Yeah, but now I'm beating Abu, and
It's a competition.
yeah, I'm ahead.
Oh,
I'm in first
no.
place by default.
I'm gonna go ahead and read the world lore if that's all right.
Oh boy.
617 years ago, people woke up. Their eyes opened, and a new world was before them. In the last 6 centuries, towns have been settled, ruins have been destroyed, problems have arisen, and challenges have been overcome. This is the second campaign in this world, and the last time I did this little spiel, it ended like this, and I still feel it carries the same weight. This is our world. No major lore yet, no map. Together we will build it up or burn it down. The choice is yours, and the story is ours. Welcome back.
Woo! Woo! Violent clapping.
I have to make up for everybody here not clapping.
Do you guys want to get started tonight? We do have an hour still.
I'm totally chilling.
I
I
think
would,
I'll
I would
keep
love to
going.
meet you guys.
Chilling either way.
Muff, what you think?
I am so ready if everyone else is.
All right.
I would love to not talk to you guys.
Let's get started. I don't even need the book yet, but I went ahead and grabbed it.
Can I have the book? Because I need it.
No.
Can you send me a picture of the Silver Quill mascot, the Inkling mascot, please?
Okay. That I can do. You guys just Google it.
I can't, because the ones that Google has is inaccurate.
You need the one from the book?
Yeah.
You can
Because
take a picture
that's
of
the real one. That's what I'm asking Brad to do for
it.
me.
Yeah.
That's my
Is
favorite.
it in the monsters page in the back?
On the index, it'll say Inkling mascot. It should be in the monster section, yeah. It's like 80 something, maybe. Or maybe, no, maybe that sounds far off. Alright.
Sarah Cozy over there.
Yeah, no, she's chilling.
She's a happy girl. That's her favorite place to sleep.
Cute.
Sarah took a big cup of I don't give a fuck this morning.
Dude.
She does every morning.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Daily cup of I don't give a fuck.
Yep. That's Sarah for you.
You guys have your. Do you have your familiar yet, or do you have to wait?
I have to wait until level 3.
Ah,
For what?
and Rufasa has to wait till level 2.
Yeah, we both have. I have to wait until level 3 to get my familiar.
Familiar.
Go and Pact of the Chain.
Familiar. I get the Sarah.
So you want to play with the paper? You a paper-oriented kitty?
She will sit on anything and everything,
Hmm.
including things that cats are not supposed to like sitting on.
Here, can I get your picture? It was page
Whenever-
195, by the way.
Whenever she was younger, we tried to keep her off the table.
Mhm.
Using aluminum foil, using
That's good enough.
Alright.
Parchment paper?
not parchment paper. The
Wax
the
Are you my familiar?
the sticky paper. What was it called?
Tape?
No.
Saran wrap?
Saran wrap, yeah. Saran wrap. We tried saran wrap, we tried aluminum foil, we tried all the things. She just sat on those things because she's always a workaround.
This bitch
She's
She's
have
like,
more
I'm
hit
not on the
points-
table,
this
I'm
bitch
on the
have
aluminum
more hit
foil.
points than me and Becca combined.
That's spooky.
Terrifying.
It's the tank. Guys, I got a tank.
Hi, Sarah. Alright. So you all find yourselves at a small room, freshly stepping out from a teleportation circle. You guys came from your hometowns, local municipalities, what have you. Turned in your acceptance letter to the Master of Teleportation at your local location, and they have sent you here to Kempton Academy of Magic. You find yourself in a very small room, surrounded by 20, 30 other students. People are slowly filing out as today is the first day here at the academy. As you guys are filing out into the main area, you're bumping into familiar faces, people you've seen, met, or otherwise know.
You get those initial reactions that give you the +5 or -5 there.
Yeah. Well, some people have background reasons on why they dislike these people.
Mine's just first impressions.
Is that the case?
I just told you why.
Okay.
Ron Weasley situation. I got a mouthful.
So you guys find yourself in the commons. Is there anywhere you would like to immediately head? Individually, meet up with people, meet up with allies, enemies, otherwise?
I'm going to.
I know, I will. Oop, you go.
I'm going to immediately make sure that Dobbin got through the teleportation circle, okay?
Yeah, I will be sticking next to you, like, as much as I can.
Hey, you made it through okay?
Yeah, I was fine.
Felt a little
You
weird, huh?
ready to... It felt strange. She's, like, brushing off her clothes.
Yeah, kind of pulls up the cuff of their immaculately tailored button up, and it's like, yeah, don't seem like we got too beat up though. What say we look around?
I think this is the
Lead
perfect
the way.
time actually to have my Ron Weasley moment.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just in the middle of the room staring up at this fucking Loxodon, like, and there's a kobold behind me, and I'm just fucking.
Okay.
And he's saying words at me, but I'm not talking back.
So, you going to the thing?
What thing?
There's supposed to have like an orientation at the Xyloplex library.
And I start making notes. I've got a binder full of papers.
You're not gonna get it.
So, noble family. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. He turns and starts to walk away. Is that what you expected?
No. I expected much more of an energetic asshole.
We can get there yet. First impressions.
Sorry, not asshole. Narcissistic.
Yeah.
When we were having first interactions, like, it could start out as being me talking to, yeah, I'm really good with my papers already. Like Ruba having the first initial interaction. Just being like, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this for so long, you know. I can't wait to meet all our professors, you know, just kind of absent-mindedly talking to Ruba beside me. It's like, what do you think? What are you planning to, what class are you most excited for?
Probably lunch.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Maybe hanging out. They got a nice garden over there. I'm hang out.
Really? That's amazing. Yeah, okay. Then maybe, I actually have a meeting over there. And I just walk about 5 feet
there.
away. And just, like, stand slightly away.
She was fucking weird. As you guys are conversing with each other and various NPCs, you see, after a moment, a bright and beautiful filigree of skyrite fills the sky above you, directing all new students to the Xyloplex for open orientation.
Ooh.
I throw my hands up in the air and I'm like, I don't say anything. Obviously.
Excited.
Excitedly, I a sparkling, like, iridescent liquid forms around my hand, and like a small cat sits on my head. But it's like a slimy, not that one. It's like a slimy cat. Most people would recognize it as an inkling, but I have one of those. And then I just fucking, with the confidence of Mick Jagger, make my way to the place that it is indicating me to go.
Everybody head in that direction.
Sounds like it. I'd be walking nervously with my feathers pruned out, excited. Maybe.
Hey Mufasa. What nickname do you think we would have established for your character?
That is a very good question. She's very into bugs and little trinkets.
So maybe like Bug or something like that?
Yeah, you want to call her Bug? That works.
Yeah, that works. Hey Bug. See that guy over there? He got a cat on his head.
Get him.
Goopy Kid.
Goopy cat, like from Slime Rancher.
He's
No, that is what it looks like.
It's
Slime Rancher cat. Yeah.
Sorry.
Rancher cat.
Slime Rancher cat.
Kit's gonna walk over to Ollivander and say, "Hey, can I pet your cat? I get to hold it? Oh, this is the best day of my life. Here, do you want to pet it? Here, Bug."
She's gonna like reach up and
Oh, I was.
gently.
Oh, Tom,
It's not.
my bad. Sorry, I thought you were.
I mean, you can pet it too. And
It's not
just,
real. It's not a real cat.
I'm not great with cat. I mean, you know.
It's making the same face Sarah's making. It's just
Dead inside.
I think you better. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Come on. Oh, this is great. This is great. Thank you. You're awesome. You know that.
I think the cat licked you.
Is Bug following behind you?
Bug is gonna be like have a hand on Kit's. I'm assuming you're wearing like a coat.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all wearing robes, I imagine.
Yeah, you have student initiate robes and then whatever extra accessories you choose to adorn your character with.
Lots
Okay,
of
so yeah.
jewelry. Lots of pink jewelry.
Davin is literally like holding on to their whatever they can, but their clothes, probably their robe. And this is the dynamic of tall elf, small satyr person, like tiny child.
Ollivander pushes the slime cat into your arms, and then just walks away. Starts walking towards the Bibliopedex.
Xyloflex.
The Xyloflex, that one.
Yeah, sorry, we're not playing Strixhaven, we're playing almost Strixhaven.
The big Leo
It
FedEx.
is the Bibliopedex.
Is that the place?
Here you
I'm gonna look at it and at it. Not say much though.
go. It makes a goofy face at you. It's a slime cat from
Thank
Slime
you.
Rancher.
She's gonna look up at Kit like, I think it likes me.
I think so.
Did we
too.
make a friend?
I mean, I hope so. In a place like this, you're gonna need some friends.
It's doing the idle animation too,
And Kit reaches
Does it
over
need-
and scritches the cat on the chin.
like, it has no chin, but yes.
Does it need to go back to their owner?
Well, I mean, of course. He was saying,
But they just
come see me. Not in a weird way, just in a, I trust you, let's be friends kind of way.
It's not black, also. It's rainbow colored.
Ah,
Super gay.
perfect.
And kind of sparkly, also.
As you guys proceed onto the Xyloplex, majestic marble archways and tomes seemingly stacked for miles, and the infectious energy of hundreds of young adults fill into the Xyloplex, the grand library at the heart of Kempton University. The sights, sounds, and sparks of magic are in the air, and the feeling is very wondrous and exciting. As you enter the Hall of Oracles to receive instructions on new student orientation, the hall sits at the center of the Xyloplex's first floor, and you can already see students start to gather. You are not required to go here immediately. There is all kinds of places to explore. If you'd like, I can list the areas of the Xyloplex, and then we can go where you guys want to go.
What would be the areas of the Xyloplex?
Alright, within the Xyloplex, there's the main entrance,
I go there.
the lounge. That's where you are currently.
Good.
There's the lounge immediately to your left. To your right is a student cafe seating area. Behind that is a cafe. Sorry. On the left, about the same distance in as the little cafe, is a little bookstore. There's a lecture hall in the main, all the way to the far left and far right against the closest wall. There's a study area, a book garden, an area called the main stacks, which is, where's it at? Just like a row of bookshelves mostly. There's the quoted Hall of Oracles, which is where everybody's gathering. There is the Alumni Art Gallery, an amphitheater, a activity center, a student council hall, a advanced student stacks, which is like additional books and stuff on a higher level. There's the advanced student office, the advanced student lounge, which these are all on the second floor, and the compendium, which is on the third floor. Where would you guys like to go?
I'm gonna run over to the art gallery.
Alright. Are you guys all going, or just you by yourself?
I left the cat behind, by the way.
Yeah.
He's still there, but I'm so carefree right now.
Do you
Just
want
like
to?
running around excitedly.
Do you want to follow him to try to bring the cat back?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Figured that's what we would do.
Hey, Bug. Let's go. Get that nice fellow over there his cat back.
I guess it trusts me enough, but I don't think I should be holding this for very much longer.
It's a Siamese.
She's gonna take care of it though. She's not gonna be mean to it. It is well gonna get taken care of.
Within the Alumni Art Gallery, there are crisp-looking room features, white walls and columns that stretch from floor to ceiling. Displayed on and within these columns are art pieces representative of various media from students, years gone by, and even current students as well. Within here, there are 3 pledge mages. They're in here cleaning the galleries, and one of them is studying techniques for like how they do this stuff. And that's what's in here at the moment. Just some people cleaning up the place, and one dude like looking how the strokes are done, trying to match it to what was done prior.
Ollivander's kind of just like running around, like sort of looking at all of the like that, kind of just like looking at all the paintings, and he pulls out like a little notepad. He's like, he starts doodling.
Kit's gonna follow into the art gallery, but then poke their head out and be like, hey, you, Owlin with the glasses.
Do they have glasses?
Sorry about.
We assumed.
You said that she had glasses, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about shoving that goop cat in your face earlier.
No, don't worry. I promise you're fine. It's just that the slime, it really gets in my feathers, and it's really hard to clean, and it takes me hours.
Oh
So
no,
it's not.
I
It's
understand.
not personal.
Like,
Look
look at this outfit. Like, can you imagine how much it's going to cost to get it tailored.
I suppose so. No, but it does look very fantastic on you, I would say.
We are going to return this marvelous, potentially magnetic moggy back to its owner. So if you want to join us, feel free. Seems like there's some pretty cool stuff in here.
You know, in the interest of making, I would hate to, there be an animal running loose on our first day at here. So I think I'll help go along and make sure it's returned to their rightful owner.
Fair enough. Bug, thoughts?
We should probably bring it back.
Well, yeah,
But it is really cute.
But thoughts on
Did you
on
see
this?
Oh, them coming along?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you're in, bud. Come on. And they go track down Ollivander.
As you guys approach Ollivander, you see someone is trying to talk to him. A small Harengon man stands next to him and he's like, see, look here. If you draw this line like that, like they did, you can really capture the beauty of anyone. Like that little cedar over there. See this? Look at that. You get right there on our face lines. Beautiful.
It's all about the curves, the arc of the brush.
Ah, what things we can do when love inspires us.
I
Hello!
totally
And he
agree.
extends his hand towards Dovin. My name is Ibra, and you are the most beautiful person I have ever done did seen.
Someone is gonna take like a tiny step back. Their ears are gonna kind of fall a little bit and blush. Hi. I have to return something. And just gonna
I have to return
skirt around
something,
him.
too. And he puts the drawing of you in your hand, and he's like, call me if you're interested.
She's got the cat in her hands.
Oof.
She's got the cat in her hands like this, cradled.
Single-minded
So she doesn't have hands available.
Foe engaged.
Hey, Bug, you want me to grab that?
For context, what? The cat or the art?
The art.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really hold it until I return this.
All right. Hand it here. I'll make sure it gets to the proper
Sure. He hands it to you. It's a stylized drawing that seems to be a little egregious, but still flattering.
Kit's gonna show it to Bug. What are your honest thoughts on this?
It's sweet.
I said honest,
Thank you.
Bug.
Ollivander's staring at it, chewing on his nails,
He's gonna leave. He's gonna scoop up away.
So
Yeah, she just says an awkward thanks and then kind of sidesteps him to Ollivander. Here's your cat back. It enjoyed my arms, but I think it wants to return to you now.
oh, you can just put him down. I like to let him wander wherever he writes in there.
Prestidigitation rating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you think that's...
Okay.
The cat's already
She'll
on the
sit
floor.
in.
I have no time to object.
It it rolls.
Let the cat.
Like the cat from Slime Rancher.
Nice.
Whatever thought I had in my head was just
It's
eviscerated
leaving
as I
a
watched
wet
the
trail.
roll.
It definitely
Yeah,
does.
just
It definitely does.
like a tumbleweed
Hey,
down the halls.
ma'am, can I call you ma'am?
Yes, you may call me ma'am or whatever it is that you please go. What's your question?
You know this is a magic school, right?
Yes, but I just, I want to make a good impression on the first day. I think it's important to,
He's just standing over
by
your
the-
shoulder,
by the
shaking
fourth
his
year-
head at the painting.
Most of the folks here are gonna have familiars. You're gonna see some other ink cats and all kinds of stuff.
but I seem to recall some kind of,
Within me, I pull up my binder full of.
Ollivander writes in the air. It could be a dog too, if that makes you feel any better.
laugh right now.
Or a
Just, like,
bird.
pulling
It
out-
flies.
See, I gotta notice that like familiars had to be, declared. There's a whole familiar declaration sheet. Here, I printed one out. I'm gonna make it out. I hand it to you. Here's one, so you can like.
Oh, I already feel that.
My sincerest apologies. Put that back where it was. I actually lost where it was.
She said.
Yes.
Let me put this back where
So, are all of you considering familiars, or considering channeling magic through familiars, or that kind of sort of thing? Because
I mean, I don't know. It depends on what good old CO Agni has in plan for me, isn't it?
Please add it to your magic. If you don't know, this is how I find out magic items.
oh,
You can look at that one now if you'd like,
Ooh.
but I make them look like Magic the Gathering cards, so that's cool.
that's cool.
And it explains everything the magic does. So there you go. There's a little card sleeve so you can keep your magic items in your binder since you're actually in the binder. Congratulations, you're the backpack guy now.
Lovely.
I mean, it makes sense.
It does thematically make sense. But,
Its character is probably the smartest character to be carrying around items.
Probably.
so do you just do you have a specific do you have a specific school of magic that you're looking to perform into or to think about? Because
I mean, personally, I'm into the magics of the mind.
Can I go in your brain?
Sure.
He casts message on you. This is so much easier than writing shit out in the air. I'm Ollivander, by the way.
Kit, nice to meet you.
You can respond to this.
Yeah. They respond telepathically, by the way.
Cool.
you can just see the slow dawning look of realization on my face as I might be the only person taking an academic role and an academic role seriously, and just kind of smiling and nodding along.
Ollivander picks up the cat and he flicks it and it turns into a top hat.
Okay.
Support.
I like you more and more the more I get to know you. We should hang out. We should totally hang out.
For sure. He casts message on you. He says in your brain.
We're gonna have some good times, my man. Are you a man? I should ask that.
Could be. I could be whatever you want me to be.
Fair enough. I like the way you think.
After a moment of time, the intercom chimes alive.
Wave my wing
And-
again. Just
An almost sacrosanct sense of calm descends upon you. You hear a voice. Brilliant scholars, your attention please. As you are now Kempton Academy of Magic students, this storied Xyloplex will be your second home for research, studies, and leisure. There's just one task to accomplish before you officially embark on your academic journey. A scavenger hunt! Please, prepare yourselves. The rules are simple. Each clue on this list will lead you to a different location within the building. Simply travel to each area that the clue references and perform the action the clue suggests. Time is of the essence. You only have until the end of the day to finish the hunt. Solve as many clues as you can, because each location you may win a prize. Now, off you go. Go! And then before you materialize is a piece of paper with 5 clues on it.
Okay. Alright.
Shall I start reading? Is anyone ready to write?
You can't. I mean.
Mufasa's already 10 pages into writing. Don't even worry.
we'll do a blank loose leaf.
Do you want a notebook?
I'm
I
ready
mean,
to write.
I have blank loose leaf.
Okay. Sorry, I'm
So
trying to
for
provide with
purposes-
anything
no
you may
worries.
need. Clue number 1.
Thematically appropriate.
Clue number 1. You'll forget all about any trouble or plight when you step forward and are ensnared in the light. Clue number 2. Alumni commission works when they retire, seeking promising mages to inspire. Clue number 3. Each group deserves a free treat for their investment. Serve up this list and enjoy your refreshment. Clue number 4. These leafy beds aren't always what they seem. Give them a pat and see what you glean. Clue number 5. Some stars are ancient, enduring, and bright, but others, maybe you, are born on opening night. You may work in groups of no more than 5.
Fascinating.
Hmm.
I know a really smart person. If you guys want to get together on this,
Sure. We're already in the art gallery together.
I try to hunt down Cobalt.
Okay. Can I get a perception check or investigation check from you?
I'm better at both of those things. Yes, you can.
I'm beginning to think I should have stayed at Durandal. I'm beginning to think more serious academics were back at Durandal.
Well, you telling me a scavenger hunt wasn't on your list of to-dos?
A scavenger hunt was not on my list of to-dos when entering the school for the first time.
Oh,
Are you
come
saying
on.
that out loud?
I'm muttering this to myself under my breath.
Since my mascot also knows what they look like, can they help?
They can help,
Okay.
so you can take advantage.
Okay, that's not terrible. Okay, it's not terrible. I think it's just +0 because I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know why I'm opening shit. I have this all written down. Yup. That's a 14 flat.
There are too many people wandering through the halls to discern any individual person. You are not able to find
Let me read a spell real quick.
Hey, could
Sure.
you describe what they look like? I might be able to help.
Kobold. They're about yay tall. They've got underneath their boring ass robes, they've got like a purple sort of mage robe underneath that.
Gotcha. Can I attempt to look?
Sure, make one perception check.
Gotcha.
That'll be the final one for this attempt.
Nat 20, baby.
Okay, well, I don't need to read my spelling.
Damn.
After a second of looking around, you spot the person that he's talking about and carry on how you see fit. They are across the grand hall from you guys.
Hey, are you Cobalt? Over there, in the purple.
Yeah! Yeah!
Got a buddy that's looking for you.
She scurries on over. Hi!
How's it going, dog? In my mind,
This is a lot of people that know me now. That's a lot of knowledge.
Really, just me and you. You can ignore these other three.
Okay. What's up?
You're smart. We can
Sometimes.
most of the time.
Sure.
You're smarter than me all the time. I feel like with the 5 of us, we've got a chance, really.
I'll help out where I can. What are you guys thinking?
I'm thinking we go to the cafeteria first.
Yeah, that was the most obvious one. I say in your mind.
What was the first clue again?
The first clue was you'll forget all about any trouble or plight when you're
Do we still have
encased
this
in the light or
like paper
something
in our
like that.
hands?
Yeah.
Could you put a screenshot in the?
The problem is it's over 2 pages. But
Oh.
I can do that.
Okay. Interesting.
Whereas the third one, I feel like a lot of these people are probably going to try to do this in order. So if we go to the one that's the most
there
obvious first, we
right?
might be able to
There's
get
sound,
a little sneaky on
there's
them.
sound of logic there. I say you're.
I mean, I think we're in the one for clue 2.
I think it's really funny that like I'm just looking around and staring at these two, and I'm not saying anything.
Just spell
Are
it
you
out.
speaking out loud, or are you speaking back to me in my head?
I'm speaking out loud so
Okay,
that everyone
great.
can get a basic gist of what's going
You
on.
get half the
They're
conversation.
in the general handout tab
Cool.
for those wanting the exact written clues.
Cool.
I actually texted them directly to Mufasa as well.
Well, that's important.
You'll forget
You a real homie right
trouble
there.
or plight when you step forward and are ensnared in the light.
That seems religious to me.
Shall I reread the places? I can also give brief explanations of any places you wish.
Do you have a map that you can take a picture of
I
and submit?
do, but it's all just B1, B2, B3. Does that really help you?
Oh, no.
I can read you the places again if you'd like and give brief explanations if you so choose.
Yeah.
There is the main entrance, the lounge, the student cafe seating. There are multiple information desks. There's the student store, the cafe, the lecture hall, study area, the book garden, the main stacks, the hall of oracles, the student and alumni art gallery, the student activity center, the advanced student stacks, advanced student office, advanced student lounge, and the compendium.
I think number 4 is probably the lounge, huh? Seems kind of lounge-esque.
Are there beds in the lounge? Or like cushions of some sort?
I don't think we would know that.
You can go check.
Well, I suppose we follow up with the one that's the most
The
obvious,
most
huh?
obvious, yes. The one with the food.
Well, wouldn't that be 3? Clue 3?
Yeah.
So where are you guys
Yeah.
going?
Cafe, I guess.
Alrighty. You enter the cafe. One wall of this area is covered with a mural made from a living tree's roots, which move occasionally and make the entire place feel very much alive. The ceiling is covered in painted leaves, which change colors depending on the season thanks to a permanent illusory effect. The magic also prompts painted squirrels to run up and down the mural's roots, and painted birds to chirp amongst the leaves. The cafe always serves coffee and tea, and there's a sandwich of the day written on a blackboard. Curious what the sandwich
Is the
of the day.
sandwich relevant?
It's on the
I
blackboard.
really want to know what it says.
Sure. Today's sandwich of the day
Doesn't
is
sound relevant if he's rolling a dice.
toasted cockatrice gizzards on rye.
Interesting.
That sounds like a bad thing to feed a bird person.
Probably.
I'm going
Did you say this
to.
out loud?
No, I don't speak.
I'm going to hand the list
I-
to the attendant.
I think
you
that
write
really
it out.
The
matters.
attendant seems frazzled. She's got her hands full. She's the only person behind the counter. She's handing out drinks to people, and you reach over and hand her your list. She snatches it, looks at it, and she's like, oh, God damn it, this is today too? Oh no.
Sorry,
Oh,
miss.
Shit. I'm gonna
Hey,
scream.
hold on. We're not on any time crunch to my
we
knowledge.
are.
We're-
You have
Yes,
to
we
the
are.
end of the day to finish this. You are on a time crunch, and I'm not going to be the reason you fail.
There are only 5 elements to this scavenger hunt. How
For
long
your
do you think
entire group.
Thanks.
If you would... Oh, I'm not supposed to give you that yet. Give me that back.
Oh.
But yeah, I'll take this.
Can I have a normal coffee?
Do you write it out? Or you just...
Yeah, I read it out.
That is... 1 second. She starts checking her menu. She seems new to her job. Not used to all this. One copper piece.
You
Okay.
can look at it.
I can take a look at.
Does anybody else want
Let's see.
something? I say,
I can take a picture and
Anyways.
put it in the chat so that
Does-
Fossa can
want
also
a
see.
tea or a coffee or a sandwich?
I also could use some help if anyone's interested in helping, maybe?
What all do you need to do?
Yeah, what's up?
So I really need some help stocking some stuff. If you could just come back here and restock the sandwiches, please.
Oh, easy. Where's the heavy shit?
It's just from that handy haversack, and just take the sandwiches out from the shelf. That's all I need. It would save me like 10 minutes.
Alright, let's do it.
We can start that.
I hopped the counter.
Can I mage hand some of it?
You can try.
What's as a haversack?
It's a haversack. It can't exist in there.
You gotta reach into it with your hands.
Oh.
I hop the counter
All right.
and
She hands you the haversack, and she
I'm gesturing to everybody else.
sandwiches.
I get up and fly over the counter.
All
I
right.
hold the sack open
Okay.
and I just hold it out so that I write out, come on guys, conga line.
If he holds the sack open, can I use mage hand?
No, it's not how it works.
Okay.
Just use your hands. You have human person hands.
Oh, come on. Where's the fun in
I'm
that?
like
We're
trying
in
to
magic
reach in
school.
and my wing just.
Well, don't squish the
Dang it.
sandwiches.
You hold it.
Yeah, I'll hold it. I hold it in my
Can I
talons and
get
start
a
holding.
dexterity check from you, please? I'll give you advantage because he's holding the bag open.
Oh, cool. I rolled better before. 11.
11. You're going, but you're not moving super fast. Does anybody want to pitch in?
I'll pitch in.
All right,
Using my normal human elven hands.
give me a dexterity check.
Well, actually,
That is going to be a 12.
All right, you guys do your best, and it's still not the fastest, but she is very appreciative of your help. Sorry, I have to read.
I don't know if it's relevant, but we have touched an inky cat before handling these sandwiches.
It's not relevant.
Actually, back to chapter.
In fact, I say this in your brain. In fact, I use that cat to clean sometimes.
Fascinating. What exactly does it do?
Deeply ironic I'm the one holding the bag open then, as my hands are the only one who have not touched a slimy pink cat.
It does many things. It's an inkling. If you don't know what they
She
are,
gives you
then
guys a gift for helping her out.
Ooh.
teddy bear.
We gotta buy ya.
It does not necessarily have to be a bear.
It's an inkling. It's one. I mean, I assume they would sing the inkling.
It could be.
As an action, press this into your arm. It stays attached for an hour until removed. This toy can be used to fight off fear. When making or ending a fear saving throw, you have advantage. 1 LR. What does that mean?
1 per long rest.
Okay.
So
The
a little
line
stuffed
means
animal.
Oh.
So a little stuffed animal.
So
Help
for
us
an
feel
hour,
better.
you have advantage against fear.
Yeah,
And then that's until the long rest is okay.
correct.
That's great. I love this.
All right, you guys have solved that first clue. Clue 3 solved.
Gosh.
I think I'm actually going to hold on to the bear
I do want to
because
say that I think
my wisdom's very low.
if we're going by most obvious first or fastest to knock out first, clue 4 about the leafy beds did seem to.
I guess I get the list back from the person.
Leafy beds, maybe that's relating to the gardens?
Does anybody want something to eat? I reiterate that question.
I just had lunch.
Man, we've been here for hours.
Right before we teleported. How long has it been?
A couple hours.
Couple hours.
Ah, time does fly. I'm not hungry.
Tea, coffee, sandwich. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark.
I guess we can. Well.
No, it's something else.
No. You. I'm pointing at the satyr. I don't say you, but I point at the satyr. Food? Question mark?
She just shakes her head.
Fuck me then. Take my goodwill elsewhere.
She has probably been
This
staring
thing
off into
is
space
hand you a
most of the time.
sandwich.
I just wanted tea or
What'd you
coffee. I just
say?
wanted a coffee.
Okay, it's 1 cup apiece.
Let me break a gold.
Worth it. Really fucking nice.
I didn't even do gold in my character. I don't even know if she has gold.
You're supposed to have 8 gold, I think?
So you guys heading?
Oh, do we get starting gold too?
Your-
Dobbin is gonna tug
I mean, from
on
just bar
Kit's.
stuff, right?
You also have your background.
From back, yeah, I wrote that down.
Yeah. Does the bard give you one too?
I think it gives me stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't give. I don't think it gives gold.
Okay.
What were you saying, Mufasa?
Dobbin is gonna tug Kit's robe and kind of very shyly point to the owlet to Luna. Be like, they said something about the gardens. We should go there. I want to see if they have cool bugs.
Did Cobalt want anything?
No, I don't think I need anything. I'm just here to help out.
I didn't ask if you needed anything. I asked if you wanted anything.
I could use a coffee, yeah.
Okay, I'll buy a coffee.
Entering the book garden. In these quiet areas, students sit in the grass and among the lush foliage. Sometime last year, 3 awakened shrubs wandered in here and settled in each garden, and the university has welcomed them to stay. There are 3 pledge mages that usually tend to this place, and members of the fantastical horticulture club often relax in this area and hold meetings here from time to time.
Which clue are we here for? I
The
say
leafy-
in your head.
The leafy beds one.
Leafy beds aren't always what they seem. Give them a pat and see what you glean.
Is there like
So do we
like
just
a flower bed or a?
There's a couple of flower beds. There's the 3 awakened shrubs as per mission. So there's a couple of bushes off in the corners. There's like a circular area where people like sit and like do like an open fire kind of thing. There's like some rocks around it.
I think we'll approach these 3 awakened. What do you call them?
Shrubs?
These 3 awakened shrubs, and maybe I would rub my wing over one of them.
Give one a good pat.
Yeah.
Hey, Bug, you want to go pet a plant?
But like the first like garden section, like flower bed, she's just kind of like crouched down, kind of just staring at the ground looking for bugs.
You see hundreds of ants and 1 queen.
Shut
Me
the
out.
fuck up.
Where are they going?
I'm actually gonna draw them doing that. Like
What?
a quick little doodle.
Okay, you're gonna paint that?
Yeah, and then not paint, but I'm gonna doodle it. And like, I'll pull out like a pencil and
Sure.
paint pencil in the shrubs or the flower bed in front of them.
Can I get intelligence check or a nature check from you, Luna?
Who?
Ibu.
You?
Your question is Luna, is not?
Luno. My
Luna,
bad.
I was so close. I'm
No
so
worries.
sorry. Can I get either an intelligence or a nature check from you?
Let's go with. That's just gonna be an intelligence check. It's a 9.
9? You try to give it a pat, but they don't seem to respond.
Well, maybe we need to pat all 3, or maybe it's in all 3 in a specific
That's what
order.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking 3 at the same
I
time.
will say, a game of, try the combinations is not what I was expecting on my first day, but maybe you need to get over there and pet this one while I'm over here and I pet this one, or one of you.
And I look over at Bug, just like staring
Cobalt,
at
can
the
you get this
ground.
third one?
I don't know, man.
Just 1, 2, 3. Beep, 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 beep.
Can I get a nature check with advantage from someone?
I assume me or
I mean,
because
Cobalt can try
we're
it.
the ones doing it.
I don't have that great a nature.
Nature or intelligence?
I will tell you, they're probably better at this than either of us are.
You guys want to let Cobalt try it?
What's your nature?
Nature -1.
Me too.
My nature's +3. Do y'all want me to give it a try?
No,
Yeah, why are you helping?
Cobalt's doing it.
Because everyone started
I
off
think
before me.
it's 5, y'all.
They have advantage.
I rolled with advantage 7.
Oh.
Come on, Bug. You want to show them how to
Inspired.
pet a plant?
Maybe I'm
What are we
doing
doing?
wrong.
We're
She's like,
touching these
she
here
was
leaves.
not paying attention.
We are touching some
She was
leaves.
not paying attention.
I don't think this is what they meant by touch grass.
No.
I've never heard that before in my life.
It was a nature or a what?
How many people are touching plants to help you?
I assume the 3.
I'm
me-
still
me
like
and-
petting a plant.
Yeah, me and.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
I will
Okay, it's either nature or intelligence.
I will inspire
Okay,
you.
cool.
How are you inspiring them?
Before they do this, I'll walk over, take my top hat off.
You feel inspired.
I'll go back to the front.
I think it's a D4 right now for inspiration.
Yeah, currently I think it's a D4.
So you may
4
roll a
sounds
D4
correct.
if you so choose.
Alright, cool. That will be a 13.
13?
Well,
Alright.
I do want to double check. It is a D6.
Oh, a D6. Fancy. It's still a 13.
Fair enough.
Alright. As you pet the shrub in the middle and the other 2 shrubs are being pet, you see they rally awake a little bit. Yeah, orientation day. Ugh. Yeah, you guys are really the first ones to come here.
Really?
Well, welcome in.
Thanks.
The moment the shrubs like wake up, you kind of see like a twinkle in Darwin's eyes as she's just staring them down, like no expression, just staring them down. She's
bud.
so interested.
Here, I'm gonna
Oh, a second one.
give you this little guy here. And then Kit hands
What do
you
you
a stuffed animal.
It's one of the pests. This one's a pest.
It can be a bug. It could be a stuffed animal bug if you want.
Yeah, that's what a pest is. It's a little like worm thing.
We'll finish these clues and then call it, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Can it be a bug?
It can.
Does it change shape?
It doesn't, but it can be whatever you so desire. The item itself is just what it needs to be. Know what I mean?
So, like you're saying it's a bug, or can it shape, like in universe, is it shape shifting into a bug from a
No,
bear?
it can be
Or is
whatever
it
you
just-
so desire. It is that thing.
Okay. It's a bug.
Okay.
And it's being given to Dawn, and she's gonna hold on to it.
Yeah, I figured you'd
I
like
put the
that.
notepad away.
So
I have the perfect bug for this. Hold on.
Anybody
2
know where
seconds.
we go next?
Let's see here. Those are notes and handouts.
Yes.
Yes, here we go.
So we got 3.
Alumni commission.
I don't know if the camera's up for everybody.
Aw, that's
I don't know if the
adorable.
It's a
Perfect.
bug.
Let me
It's
guess.
my Beeble.
You know, I feel like
This is what.
We got 3.
it's so cute.
It's a Beeble.
It's so great.
It's a people.
I feel like number 2 is probably referring to the place that we started out, aka the art gallery.
I also had that thought, but I wasn't positive about it.
I'm leaning towards it. I mean, commission works, like,
That's
that's a
the
little
word.
on the nose.
That's the word that got me. But like the rest of it, like what do we do when we get there is the question.
I mean, it says seeking promising mages to inspire, so.
Got this.
So you guys are heading to the art gallery again?
Yep.
Alright, you guys enter the art gallery with the columns and the tall white walls. You see along the walls many pictures, self-portraits of former alumni in their graduate robes, standing there looking regal almost.
Who's there?
People-wise?
Yeah.
There's your group of people. You see another group of people looking at different pictures, trying to solve the clue themselves. You see some less than familiar faces, being Gromp and Ruba hanging out.
Cool.
Gromp and Ruba are friends now, confirmed.
I just can't stand him.
Can we put all these? Can we make a channel for NPCs and put these NPCs in there?
For sure. If you guys need that, we can do that.
I feel like I need that because I'm gonna forget these things.
For sure. I have a page here, but I can
We'll
open
do
it
it.
up.
We'll do it later.
Okay, we can do that after the game. Remind me.
As for people in charge, like that look like they would have the authority to hand out one of these things.
No one.
Nope.
There does not appear to be a proctor, a professor, or any staff member monitoring this hall.
I'm gonna go over to the Hall of Alumni.
That's
See
where
if-
we're at.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm gonna go over to inspect the images
The
closer.
self-portraits.
Yeah.
Can I get an investigation check?
Okay. That's going to be a dirty 21.
Oh! Under one of them is a plaque that reads, "At Kempton, we were all inspired." Under the plaque, there's a switch. You flip the switch and a drawer
Now,
pops
whoa.
out.
Okay.
What?
We should have not let anybody else know that I was there, but continue.
Well, I mean, I'm not being overt with it.
That's what I'm saying. We should have.
We should have.
We should have hidden the fact that this was here.
Yeah.
Because then we're just giving everybody else answers.
As soon as you close the drawer after receiving your penance, the other group runs over real quick and flips the switch, having seen you done it.
Shoot. I just shake my head disappointing.
Ruba's like, hey man, that was easy. I told you you had to wait for somebody smarter than us to do it.
Oh. You're gonna see
Come
me
on,
just
where's the fun in that?
I mean, we're ahead of you. They hold up 3 of the passes.
I mean,
No, they're not.
What? We're tied.
you know what, buddy? You are ahead of us. Good for you. You go,
What a
buddy.
kind person you are.
Alright, where are you guys going next? There's hint 1, clue 1, and clue 5 left.
What do you think this one is? The lounge?
Ensnared in light. Can you list the names of the places again?
Of course, I can also give any brief descriptions of any place that you would like.
Okay.
There is, starting from the very beginning, the main entrance, the lounge, the cafe, seating, information desks, the student store, the cafe, the lecture hall, study area, the book garden, the main stacks, the hall of oracles, the student and alumni art gallery, the student activity center, the council hall, and then the advanced versions of all of those things, and then the compendium.
What is the compendium?
It's on the 3rd floor and not available for first-year students.
Okay. Okay. In the lounge. What does the lounge look like?
Sure, let me find the lounge. Alright. The student lounge has luxurious couches and study tables. They furnish this spacious area. Students, employees, and staff members often use the lounge to relax between shifts in the student store, the cafe, or elsewhere in the library. Each table holds piles of magazines, newsletters, flyers, and non-magical scrolls from around the campus.
The light could also be referring to knowledge. It could be referring to the library. But then there's also clue 5.
Why what?
Library. Some stars are ancient, enduring, and bright, but others, maybe you, were born on opening night.
Opening night. Do you think that could refer to orientation itself?
That sounds like it.
Because that could be a reference that we'd have to go to orientation hall, perhaps.
Yeah. Go back to where we started.
So you guys enter the Hall of Oracles. That's where the opening ceremony was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. That sounds right.
I thought that's what you guys were saying you were doing. If I
Yeah.
misspoke, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think
That
that's
was my
where we're
guess, but that's the best lead I personally have.
Sure. This hallowed hall is filled with statues of university's past oracles. At the center of the hall is a pulsing ball of magical energy. A pulsing ball of magical energy fills the area with a bright light.
Well,
That must be one of the two things.
I don't think that's referring to ancient stars, perhaps, but it could be referring to, yes, the step forward and it's
I do
light.
walk towards the light.
Okay?
What does it look like? What is like?
It looks almost like a caged sun. Like, the light is overwhelming and powerful, but you could get to it if you really wanted to.
I do.
Okay, what are you going to do?
What's around it? Like,
So, it's, like, geographically.
yeah.
So, it's almost like a lecture hall thing. There's, like, a stage around the center. There's stairs that lead down to the stage, which are used as seating to go around it.
Mm-hmm.
There's the stage point. Then there's, like, a big bowl where the light is beaming from, and then just the big ball of light in this, like, cage.
So there's like a beam of light
That goes down.
that
the
goes
center.
down.
Yep.
Can I step into it?
Sure. Can I get a Constitution saving throw?
I will give you a Constitution saving throw. 14.
14. You feel yourself completely disengaged for a moment. Everything around you shifts, and the world around you is covered in light. You feel for a moment attuned with the magic around you. And then you come back. In your hand is the certificate and a health potion.
Nice.
Queen!
Yeah, he does walk out, and above his forehead it says "Yas, Queen."
Kid just kind of finger guns.
One clue remaining. Clue 5.
Okay, what do we think that is?
Right. Is there like a theater?
There's an amphitheater.
That's opening night, showtime.
That is the only brain neurons that are firing for me right now. What's a neuron?
A neuron is actually part of a complete structure of the brain. A neuron
I
individually fires.
I definitely didn't say this at last.
Canon.
He just
starts talking about neurons, and I'm like,
It's actually very important for healing magic.
Ollivander stares at you, and he thinks really hard. Are you reading my mind?
Are you using message?
No.
Okay.
No, he's just thinking.
So where are you guys heading?
I mean,
Opening night, honestly.
I mean, we're
that
four
does-
for four on this,
That does
honestly.
make me think, that. Also, if
We
the
put some-
amphitheater opens
We
up,
put some sandwiches on a thing, is
reference
the only
to
thing
the
that's let us down.
stars, right? The stars being like, yes, I was thinking.
I was
sky
thinking like
stars,
an
but it could also
observatory of
refer
some
to-
sort, but I don't know.
It
Yeah,
could also
sir.
refer to
Acting
media
stars.
stars,
Like,
personalities.
Is there some kind of
Like you.
divination area,
Yes.
dedicated divination area?
Not necessarily. What are you seeking?
Like just an observatory, something to study the stars and.
Not in this building.
Okay.
so there is an amphitheater. Is it a separate place?
It is in the building.
Okay. Is it one of the other places we could go?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, the amphitheater is at the back of the building behind the Hall of Oracles.
When we go there, does it? Do we get the alert message at the top of the screen that says we're leaving the map?
No.
That was worth a
The
shot.
vision is going to black and white, and I see red text.
Return to the map. Return to the fight.
I'm suddenly falling through the floor.
Is that where we're headed? The amphitheater.
I suppose.
This
That's
Sorry.
That's the best place we got, right?
Mm-hmm.
This impressive stage is used for lectures and assemblies, and as the gathering place in case of emergencies. Magic steps lead up to the stage from the floor of the library. Members of the Play Actors Drama Guild often use the stage to meet and rehearse when the Rose stage is available.
Kid is going to waste no time. Just jump up on the stage.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Yeah,
jump up there?
100%.
What you doing? You're on the stage.
Telepathically, they're gonna say, "You just read my mind."
Moriarty?
Moriarty.
You want to do a play?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. We reenact a classical play.
Yeah.
Okay? Break it down for me.
I don't know, what classical plays are there in your world?
I make one up. Now's your time.
Which one do you want? I know so many.
Joke's on you. I don't know any.
Okay. Fuck.
With Kit up on stage, Darwin is gonna kind of like scoot closer to Luno and be like, "Do you know what they're doing?"
Give me a play to look up that we can just...
Hamlet.
We do Hamlet.
You do Hamlet.
We do Hamlet.
Okay. Can I get a performance check from the twos of you?
To be or not
To be, or that's a different one. But yes.
I thought that was Hamlet.
Was that Hamlet?
Yeah, I thought that was Hamlet.
Never mind.
I was about to say,
Ask the
Hamlet.
theater nerd.
I am playing a theater nerd. I am not a theater nerd.
Can I get that with
That's what the
advantage
dice
from the
is
one
for.
of you?
Hold on. It's
Performance
performance. I have a +3 to performance.
Plus
You're a
five.
bard. Okay, yeah, you do it. You do it with advantage. You're a bard. You got this.
I don't even know why that was a question.
23.
23. As you guys are performing the play, the two of you feel the moment of magic bleed down upon you, and then the room goes dark, and two spotlights right onto the two of you. You hear cacophonous applause.
I use prestidigitation to like little sparks come out.
You hear cacophonous applause from an audience that isn't here. As the applause settles down, the lights come back on. Sitting between you is a hooded lantern filled with oil.
Does it need to be lit?
No, it's a reward.
Oh, okay. Hooded lantern, so that we can see in the dark and sneak through the halls. Haha.
Is that what you're planning on doing?
Maybe.
Here we are.
As you guys are celebrating the victory of the final clue, the
Was
joyous...
it?
Huh?
No, I was uncertain if that was a side quest or not. Okay. One of the light blue things just clicked. Oh, you did a play. Cool. Here's the lamp.
Bonus finish.
Understand that this isn't going to have like a lot of like main quest energy. This is going to be like a lot of side quests. It's college. The main quest is college. The joyous and energetic atmosphere of the first floor is shattered by panic shouting. That trunk! A young elf screams, pointing towards the stacks as she runs by. That trunk has teeth! Please! Anyone stop it! Chaos erupts in the library. Students stream in all directions, their books and papers flying as they shout in fear. The only faculty mages in sight are trying to deal with panicked students. You can't just let the monster ruin the first day of classes. It's time to step up. Next time.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
So who brought a mimic? Who packed a mimic?
I did. Sorry, that was me.
That'll be the end of the first session.
That
So
was
what do you guys
my
thinking?
first try as an inkling. I fucked up.
That was a lot of fun.
You guys had a good time?
Yeah, we were fucking
Yeah.
5 for 5 on those puzzles, baby.
We were.
I did not read the book.
I
Okay,
didn't.
I would hope not, because I am using parts of the book.
I only read what I needed.
Okay, thank you. Please don't read the books.
I'm not.
I'm using multiple books for this, but
The books. So I guess
I think I'm using 3 books.
Legitimately
Yeah, we
thought
can
the
stuff
fifth
these in
clue
here.
was the
I
Bible.
will note that I have one of these. And I
If you
have
want to write
that.
names on the back of them, feel free.
Yeah. So what's their name? Dovin.
Dovin is
Dovin.
Mufasa's character's name.
Okay.
Oh, you
Robin.
guys missed out on an item, by the by.
Dovin.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There is an item in the coffee shop that is a specialty purchase item for 100 gold pieces.
Oh.
Uh oh.
I don't have that money.
You might.
What is? Well, I guess I have
It
to
is
go
a
back.
bottle of boundless coffee.
Boundless.
I will
There
get
is
that.
a coffee mechanic.
I will get that eventually.
A coffee mechanic.
So
yes,
this one's
there's a whole thing
Dovin.
about like
So this
exams
is
and
Dovin.
studying.
This one's mine.
There's a
This
thing
one's
where you
on
can
me.
pull an all-nighter, and when you pull
I
an all
assume you have this.
when you pull an
yeah, I was the one
all-nighter,
who achieved
you
it.
make a saving throw to determine if you're exhausted afterwards, and you get advantage if you drink coffee.
Ollivander.
Yes. Like my name, but with extra letters.
So Ollivander. This just says CCB. Do you need to write whose name?
That's on me. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just put it on you as well.
I'm going to put the rest of these in the back of my book, should we
Cool.
need them.
The cards that already have names on them are ones that have
Yeah.
been possessed by someone else before.
It has this one.
Yeah. So just write under it that you own it now.
Cool.
And then we
If you want to go ahead and start writing.
we
some of the
each
names
have
for
one
them.
of these, so we don't have to
Yeah.
write any names on those.
Correct.
Yeah, they're all.
They're
They were in
they're fungible.
I did already.
Oh, did you?
Mhm.
You did.
I did.
So what do you guys think?
I like it so far.
Very good. I'm very happy. I haven't used the spell yet, and I'm glad I haven't.
We're gonna just shove all of these in one pocket. I'm just gonna
Makes
put it on
sense.
desk.
They're all the same thing.
Yeah. Where'd mine go? I have one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I have to reorganize my papers. No, I like this a lot.
Anybody have any questions before we wrap up for the night?
Nope, I think I'm good.
Was any of our rivals in there in the room whenever we did the play?
No. It was an empty room.
Did we win?
Find out.
I think I'm missing one pendant.
There should be
Win.
4.
Yeah.
One for
There's
each of
4? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we would.
There was 5 people with us.
5
but
you. He
people.
would have taken his own.
Okay, that makes more sense.
He's not a member of the party. He's an
Right,
NPC.
right.
She.
She, you're right, it is a she. I misspoke.
Gender.
I'm going to go ahead and cut off the recording if everybody's cool with that.
Yeah.
All cool.